That's the weak spot. Right? Maybe I want to bend over like that some sort of way. I don't know.
1-800-771-1025.
I told you my neighbor knocked the fence down this
by
weekend.
accident, right? Or
I don't know what he was doing, man.
What was he doing?
So I'm sitting
How
on
do
my
you
couch,
accidentally what a whole
and I see a whole section of the fence just bam
inside the ear.
and then he's going rolling. Boom! He fell with it. He's like rolling. It was the slowest fall ever. He comes rolling over, and then he comes up into my backyard, and he goes, "Hey, Kevin, hey, you got a second?" He's like, "I think I've destroyed the fence." He goes, I'm gonna go get another one and put it up right now. He goes, "You think you can give me a hand?" And I was like, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Damn, I'm busy,
I didn't tell you to break the fence right now. It's Saturday,
what
man.
was he doing? Leaning on it? Or?
He was trying to fix something on it. He was trying to
and the whole thing gave away.
And the whole thing gave away. And he fell in my backyard. Oh, it was hilarious.
On top of the fence, like he
on top of the fence. And
Oh,
the fence fell, and then
God.
it was so slow. It was like he was like, "Okay, I think I'm gonna fall." And 3, 2. Oh,
There's nothing I can do about it.
I could have put on pants and caught him. It was that slow of a fall. He just wanted to fall.
Did he replace it with a brand new thing, or you fix that one?
It was back up. It was back up Sunday morning. So
all right,
yeah, who knows?
Here is Chris. Chris, you're the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, I just want to give you a quick tip on this fencing issue. You look down and look up the codes in your local county. Your neighbor actually gets the good side.
See, that's what I thought.
You end up looking at the post in the backside of the fence.
Well, that's
call and complain. They can actually make you take that fence down and turn it around so they get the good side.
Yeah, and put up your own post.
Okay, so before we put the pool in, all the back of this yard had to be removed. I 3 what do you call it? Roll off dumpsters full of stuff to get to. And when I finally got back there, I saw the fence look really nice and new, but I had the rough side. There was a chain link I had to take down, but my neighbor behind me, it's a fairly new fence, and apparently they erected it without anyone knowing because that's how junglish the backyard was.
Oh yes,
but they've got the good side.
Yeah, we call that a vegetative thicket.
Vegetative thicket.
Yeah, I was in the forestry service, man.
Oh, that's exactly what we had. Vegetative thicket.
Wow.
So you think it's different from county to county, Chris?
It is. It's definitely, but you definitely want to check because if we put up a fence out Polk County and we put it up, my wife wanted it. I mean, she's like, "I want to look at the good side." I'm like, "Well, I understand that, but we erected the fence and the neighbor complained and the code enforcement came out and made us flip the fence."
Oh
so
my
your neighbor had
God.
They're getting a free fence. Why did they?
Yeah.
And,
they get a free fence and they get the good side of it too? Man, Sheriff Grady Judd, come on in and shoot that fence down. That fence facing the wrong way.
Wait a minute. Wait. So Shannon,
thanks,
is
man.
he trying to say whoever puts the fence up first wins?
Whoever puts the fence up first loses.
Yeah, because they get the ugly side.
If there is no current fence, I think right now, if there's no fence at all and you want to put up a fence, you have to give your neighbor the good side of the fence.
Why?
Because you've obstructed their view.
That's backyard code, man.
You can't give them an ugly fence.
But you've given them a free fence.
That's true. One could argue the fence was free.
If the neighbor was smart, they would coordinate this and get a whole fenced-in yard for free.
Yeah,
talk to your neighbor on the left, talk to your neighbor on the right, and your neighbor on the back. You can just kind of sit there and maneuver this.
What do you mean?
You get a free fence.
Oh, okay. But
your whole yard.
But if there is a fence erected now, if it's put up, I guess you'd really have to come down to the property line because the way mine was on one side, my dog run side, my neighbor had a fence facing the good. They got the good side. Then there was a chain link 4-foot fence, probably 35 years old. And then on our side was another wooden fence facing us. And in between, these are like 1.5 feet, 2 feet worth of wasted space, man. That makes a lot of, and that doesn't sound like a lot of space when you're trying to make your dog run a little wider. It's all,
So your only remedy is to either get the neighbor to agree on having the back side of the fence, or to put a fence within the fence.
Yeah. Or to say, look,
that's a big difference in expense, right?
Why don't we go in together, neighbor to neighbor, and put one of those fences where there's good on both sides?
What? They got the good on both sides?
They got a good on both sides fence.
But that problem I'm saying. But then that costs even more.
Yeah,
that's a double new fence.
Or like
and the labor.
Like Kevin was saying, the white fences, there is no ugly side to the white one.
I know.
You don't like the white
I don't like
fence.
it. It's shiny plastic, man.
That's old school.
It doesn't scream outdoors to me. It screams like mall.
It's 2015.
It's too sterile. It's too clean. Too pristine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But it's consistent.
And it's easy to clean up too. It'll always look that way. Hit it with a power hose.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you can power hose it.
Oh man.
You power hose your wood fence.
Yeah, but it's not the same. Not the same.
Not the same. Yeah, but after a while, the PVC fence on a hot summer starting to sag a little bit in the middle.
Oh, does it?
Oh, yeah.
You don't want that.
You got saggy fence. Ryan, Lenny, Steve, and Chris.
Is that Lenny?
That's Lenny's. He got some fence advice.
We got to lay down some ground rules for Lenny.
We'll get to these calls after this break. Stick around.
The Shannon Burke Show.
Yeah, that's probably about.
Oh, we underestimated how much you get out of it.
Yeah.
That's 60 sandwiches, buddy. Yeah. That's what I said. 60 sandwiches.
That's a lot more.
Yeah.
Come on, Rick. Who's this?
All right, let's do it.
Jason, what's up, man? You want to talk about the fence thing? Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
Where the money is.
Okay, hang on for
Yes. Get up early. I'm already waking up early now. Now, what I would do is I would get there like at 6. I do a little help prep and work. Eat a big breakfast. And then come to work. Everybody. Shut it down and text me the count.
If you don't get all that stuff, you're like, why even bother? We're not Safe Touch. They order.
I gotta find a way to.
With monitoring.
I have Nick running that barbecue.
Right, and you know that other systems.
That's like giving the recipe.
Oh, you gonna let him in on the secret?
He knows. He's helped me out before. But just with the competition part, not the.
11 seconds because they're using two-way communicator to find out what's going on in your
Now, if I was doing a competition, I would have took that pork butt and I would have cut it into threes. I would have cut it into thirds like this.
Before you cook it? Before you cook it?
Yeah, the meat has to be intact, but I would have had it hanging on by a thread. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would have cut it in threes, and I would have separated the money muscle from the rest of the other two parts of it. And then I would have put rub in the inside. That way you would have rub on the inside all the way, like in three. And then you put skewers in there, hold it up, and it's like splayed out like a W almost. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So you got it splayed, and then most people they just have rub just on the outside. But now I've got bark. I made my bark bigger because I can give you bark on the inside and bark more surface area. I can create a bigger bark.
Yeah.
Because people like the bark.
Oh, the bark's the best bark.
Yeah.
Shannon Burke Show.
But what sucks is that 4 hours into it, Shannon, what you do is you take the sauce.
But we do offer 5 extraordinary sauces. That's how you like yours. Savory smoked brisket and undisputed champion of briskets. Champion Barbecue, 4th Street, 44th Avenue, and St. Pete. This message for those living with psoriatic arthritis is brought to you by Sarasota Arthritis Research Center. Have you been diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis but have yet to find adequate treatment for your symptoms? You are not alone. Many people with moderate to severe psoriatic arthritis discontinue their treatment because it is not effective. Your therapies are still needed. A research study is being conducted in your area.
When you pull it out,
additional medication
slather
for
it in mustard.
psoriatic arthritis. You may
Right?
qualify to join this study if you are
Then you put
between
your rub on it.
18 and
Rub it,
75,
let it
have been
sit,
diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis for more than
Get in
6
there.
months, are currently
Then you throw it on
experiencing
there,
symptoms,
225.
and your existing
And
treatment is
the only other thing is
severity of
time.
your symptoms. Insurance
Right.
is not required.
You can get it done in 8 hours, but it's going to be 8 to 10 hours.
You can
Oh my God, dude.
unfold another option for
I went back in for a
arthritis.
second sandwich. I made mine like a double decker.
Options. Find out if you're eligible to join this
And I ran out of my good rub too. I had to use some other stuff.
366-1244.
I could make another one.
Injured in a car accident?
Man, I done made some sometimes, man, when you put the rub on there, and when you pull it out, it's pitch black. It's not burnt,
03.
I like that.
Pitch, you know what I'm talking about? That
Oh,
dark
yeah.
is like pitch
When
black.
your engine goes bad, don't replace your car. Replace your engine.
Then you get the meat hook, hook it, and just throw it up top.
Now you're making me hungry again.
That meat hook.
On the web at TampaBayEngineShop.com.
Wow.
How strong is Allegra D?
It's like congestion's out of my way strong.
My wife was making breakfast this morning.
No thanks, boss.
You want some breakfast? Oh, no.
A fast,
Hold it.
browsing hippie history. Plus,
You know what to do is you get, I got my salad there, right? Get that? Full pork salad. Barbecue
wow.
salad.
Even in the convertible.
Allegra D, strong relief for your allergies.
Fried it. You ever put coleslaw on your pulled pork sandwich?
Yeah. Oh, just
Your eyes are the windows.
what's that place out in a pop cup?
Did you know they're also the windows to your health?
Porky's?
Yeah, Porky's.
Yeah.
They got a good pulled pork sandwich. They've got that mustard base barbecue sauce. What's that?
That's mustard base. That's North Carolina style.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my
That's
god.
vinegar and mustard.
Yeah, is that what it is? Oh, so fucking good. Of course, Rick couldn't make it.
So I got, oh man, Rick, I forgot. I got a spicy mustard based sauce at home. With a turn them sandwiches out.
Okay, I can't eat anymore, man.
Ribs and hot links combo. Featuring our new
Damn, that's good.
hot links. Pork sausage stuffed with spicy jalapenos and cheddar cheese.
Spicy jalapeno.
Ribs and smoked wings combo.
Oh, Rick, I got a smoked jalapeno popper recipe too.
Really? Well, now you're talking.
Wait till the jalapeno. That's all I did last summer. With smoked jalapenos on the grill, bacon wrap,
Bacon wrap, put a little cheese in there.
Put the cheese in there, put them on the smoker.
You cut it in half?
No, I keep it whole. I hollow them out. I put some of the seeds in there too.
Yeah.
I like. And if the seeds are all out, I'll throw some seeds.
Wrap it in bacon,
Yeah.
toothpick.
$1,000 for Wednesday's open letter. Plus, our friend Carlos Mencia will be stopping by to hang out with us, and we'll do a round of I Hate. It's all coming up on the next Mike Calda Show.
10 seconds to you and
That's right. It's the same Shannon Burke. Yep. Topiary Monthly's Man of the Year 2006. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
It is the Shannon Burke Show, 800-771-1025. You know, if you were to take I don't know.
Let me take one.
If you were to take up the space of, I don't know, maybe it's not important to somebody to lose a foot off. It'll make your yard look a lot smaller. I don't know why you just can't sink a bunch of bigger posts every 8 feet when you build. Yeah, that's after the thought, I guess. And then everybody can build their fence on those posts however they want.
So what's the issue? Is the issue you want the back side?
I want the good side.
I mean, you want the good side.
And I have it now on this one fence in particular that I need to. Excuse me, I just wolfed down a
Oh,
pulled
man.
pork.
A little pork knot. You got a pork knot stuck in
I got a knot.
in
Pork
your
knot.
gullet.
Ooh, got a pork knot.
That's what it is, man.
Oh my God, it's so good.
We got to cut you off.
Yeah, you need to come in. I need to be cut off right now, please. Good Lord. I have the good side now. So why shouldn't I have the good side if I rebuild it? I should, right?
Yeah, but if you initiate the fence building, then I guess the code says that you have to put the good side towards your neighbors.
I think whoever buys the fence gets to choose what they get to choose.
You'd think.
Yeah, you'd think.
You're getting a free back fence.
Yeah, but they didn't ask for it though.
Well, they needed it.
That's great. That's like a free tank of gas.
Yeah,
You didn't ask for it, but you'll take it.
No, because to take a gas, you absolutely have to have. You don't have to have a fence.
I'm
But
talking
it's
about
free.
it. Yeah, you need you want to separate yourself from your neighbors, which most people do.
You gave them instant privacy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and a
that's-
freedom from vermin
That's
coming
a
over from your
gift.
place.
That's a gift from you to them. They didn't ask for it.
That's what makes a gift so nice. It's just such a beautiful gesture
You know what
on
makes
my
it even
part.
You're
better?
being very neighborly, like my neighbors. Well, our fence is there. Whenever I see a snake crawling up under it, I grab it and I say, "There you go, buddy." I fling it right back over. So what is kids out there playing? Hey, that's part of nature.
Part of nature.
Hey,
Here is Ryan. Ryan, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, as far as the good side, bad side, you should check into the legality of it. If you put that fence 6 to 8 inches inside your property line, That's all yours. Your neighbors have no say so over it. If you put it right on the property line, they own half of that fence. You can never tear it down, paint it, or anything without their permission.
Wow. Okay, so I should screw the loss of a foot. Just make sure it's all inside my property line.
It wouldn't even have to be a foot, 6, 8 inches, as long as it's inside of your property line.
All right.
They don't have anything to do with it then. If you put it right on the property line, they own half of it.
But then think of what you're creating in between their fence and your fence.
No man's land.
Yeah.
Sovereign territory.
That's the poop guy can dump all the poop right in there.
You stay friendly with your neighbors.
Say what?
So it's all good if you stay friendly with your neighbors.
Yeah, you're right.
Neighbors go.
I'm friendly with the neighbors on one side. I was very friendly. The ones behind us, I know because I had to meet them because I had to cut down a tree from some of my tree from their yard a long time ago.
Man.
But the ones to the other side, the one I want to replace is a nice lady who rents the house from somebody we've never met before. I don't know if she'd even think. She may not even notice that his fence has been replaced. But I don't want someone to notice it later on down the line. I got to, do it over again.
Right.
Thanks,
to me, it's worth losing 6 or 8 inches to make sure that that's all my fence. They don't have any say so over it.
I agree. I tend to agree. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Now let's talk height.
I was gonna talk depth.
Depth?
Yeah, how deep you gonna go?
I was just far to the ground.
Oh, the ground. You go a little deeper.
What if I'd like to make my fence higher than the neighbors behind me?
Hey, you're within your the 6 to 8 inches. You're within your property.
Bang,
what do you want? A 7, 8 foot fence?
8 foot would be nice.
There you go. That's what I would do.
Huh.
You're already going through the hassle of having to take the fence in and build extra fence. You might as well do it the way you want it.
Right.
Are you going to do that all the way around, or are you going to have one side that's 8 foot? Because the rest of it is 6 foot right now.
I'm going 8 feet all the way around. I'm thinking about barbed wire.
What are you going to do, like a moat as well?
Just electrified fence, just a little bit of barbed wire.
What are you trying to hide?
I'm not trying to keep anything out. I'm trying to keep them out.
That's right.
Hold on. Do we want to talk to Lenny yet? Lenny?
No,
I got him on.
Got him on there?
Lenny?
Is that you?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, that's
all right,
Lenny.
Lenny. What can we do for you?
You want to put up a nice fence, put up a nice white vinyl fence, and it's both sides are the same.
Lenny, we said we didn't like that, man.
Yeah. We like wood, natural.
Why? I got it up. I got it.
Why don't you just plant a plastic tree in your backyard?
How hard is that fence, Lenny? Can you run through it?
No, but my dog breaks through it every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't want to break. Yeah, gotta keep my dog.
What kind of dog you got, Lenny?
He's a Sheffield Terrier and a German short-haired pointer.
A Sheffield Terrier?
Yeah.
He doesn't like people.
Sheffield Terrier.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like cats, raccoons, and opossums and armadillos.
Oh wow, man, you got a wild backyard.
Yeah,
man.
watch out for them armadillos. You can get the leprosy. A lot of people get leprosy from armadillos right now.
I know. That's what I heard yesterday.
Yeah,
but it makes a nice soup too.
That.
Oh, it does.
Huh?
You can serve it in its own shell.
How did you know? It's like a big shrimp.
Yeah. Mixed with a dog.
Now, when we played Wing on Friday, you guys were supposed to call me back at 3 o'clock.
We called you, Lenny. We did call you.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
I had to go there for a second. You had to think about it. So you mean Rick was supposed to call you back, but he didn't?
Right.
All right.
Lenny,
I'm gonna get on Rick. Put something in his file.
Lenny, this is a very unhealthy relationship we have here. All right, I tried to break it off with Lenny.
Lenny, listen, if you're ever up in the area up here, we'd love to have you. No, we wouldn't.
No, I don't.
Yeah. You know, if you're ever up in this way, yeah.
If you're up here, just call. You'll just be calling from close.
Yeah, call. Yeah. I'll let us later, Lenny.
Thank you, Lenny. See you, buddy. Good Lord. This is Steve. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Shannon, great show, man.
Thank you, Steve.
Usual.
Thank you.
So on that fence in Florida, they got what they call a zero lot line. The guy up north, what we usually have to do is you have to set your fence back 2 feet. That's so you can maintain it and not step on your neighbor's property.
Oh. They mean to give you that 2 feet so that you could get on either side of it, up and down it, to maintain it?
Exactly, to maintain it.
Huh.
So that you don't have to step on somebody else's property in case you got a nut job for a neighbor.
Right.
So down here, with the block houses especially, you can build your house right on that lot line. With the fence, it's the same way. So that's why usually the law is that the fence side has to go to the neighbor.
But if you got a good neighbor, if they're like me, I got a guy next door. He put his up backwards. I could care less. But you get to know who your neighbors are. Because anyone who bitches about something like that is not a neighbor that you want to be talking to anyway.
Right.
Sound like you could have them taken care of.
And I look at it like this: if I have a rickety fence or whatever, or no fence at all, and my neighbor's willing to put up a new fence, I don't care which side I get. I'm getting a fence.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
I get to share in the fence. You know.
I just thought about it.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The safest way is to make an anonymous call to City Hall.
Right.
Ask them if you really want to be legal, if you do have a nut job for a neighbor. But most people, I think, down here that I met anyways, they could care less. Like you said, if there's an old rickety fence or even no fence at all, who cares what your neighbor does?
There you go.
This guy's got a good voice for bill collecting.
Man,
I'm
coming over there to get
all
my
calm.
money.
Yeah.
I'm coming over there to get my money, and you're going to give it to me. All right?
I got a guy. I'm going to see my guy over there.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Show, man.
Thank you.
Day.
Hey, now that I think of it, the house that we moved into a couple years ago, we have the bad side on all sides. So that means that person bought the fence and then gave everybody the good side.
Mine is weird because I've got on the back of me two neighbors, because we're a little wider. So the two neighbors there. So two styles of fences. We have a bad side here and the good side over here, but the good side is rickety and old. And the bad side is like almost brand new, but there's a tree and a shed in between, so you really don't realize the transition unless you're paying attention.
It's funny how it's like a false sense of security with those fences. I'm sitting in my backyard and I think, oh yeah, my backyard's secure, and then boom, fence just fell down.
Listen, I thought my backyard was secure, and Charlie Giggles ran his head into it and ran into the other yard.
Kept on going. That's all it took. Man, a strong wind could have done that.
Here is Tony. Tony on the Shannon Burke Show.
Hey, Shannon, how you doing?
Good, man. What's happening?
Same as that last guy said, up here in Indiana, you have to have your property surveyed, and then as long as you can maintain on both sides of the fence, you can put it up. But you can put it the good side out or in. But if you think about it, if you put the good side in, you're giving your neighbors or anyone else basically a stepping ladder up into your backyard.
You know what? I thought about that. You're absolutely right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought of, okay.
It is. As a kid, what was the easiest way to get over a fence? If you were on the rough side, it's like a ladder, practically. Oh, I didn't thought of that.
A lot of people put the good side out that way. They don't have that easy ladder.
See, then you get that vinyl one, Kevin. You can grease down the other side so they can't even get up there.
Question for you, Shannon.
Thank you, Tony.
The fence that I'm putting up is superior to their fence.
Okay. So obviously superior, or is it a matter of opinion?
No, it's obvious.
Oh, okay.
It's what I have is the nice standard wood fence that, with the planks or whatever in the posts, pickets. And what they have is an old school chain link fence.
Oh, okay.
Old, rickety, low.
Rusty in some places.
So by putting that fence up, I gave them privacy that was better than what they had.
Big bent pole and on top or some fat.
And because I wanted my fence to go nice all across, going across the houses, I gave them a free fence on this side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they've got more privacy.
What if they didn't want the privacy, though?
F them.
And that's what the guy said. He goes, oh, now that you've done that, I have to do the rest of my yard. I said, that's on you, buddy. I gave you a whole side.
Yeah. I've already got a third of it handled for you.
And I said, now,
If you do that to me, I'd start hanging like some vines on that fence. So just cover that whole fence in some vines.
Listen, that's something you can do. You can grow your vines on the back side of your neighbor's fence. It's not going to hurt him. It'll make your side of yours look good.
Then he told me to stop throwing my leaves and stuff in his yard and dirt, like random shovels, dirt's full of shovels over there. And I said, hey, that's a fence tax.
The Shannon Burke Show. If you like your stand-up comedy with a side of loud rock music and more beer than you can possibly drink, then
Food. I love going to restaurants. I didn't see you. They know fat people are showing up. You walk in, they're like, hey, we took chicken and put bacon in it. Is that cool? Like, is that that even legal? I don't think so, Pat. No, but go by the toboggan. We'll bring it right over.
Plus a special post-show performance by everyone's favorite band, Pitbull Toddler. All Moon Town Friday, March 20th in the Happy Theater in St. Pete. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Listen all week or log on to thehappy.com today to get your tickets. It's the Mike Calvin Brouhaha, brought to you by Budweiser at 1025 The Road. Wheel Law.
Thank you for calling Wireless. How can I help you?
I paid for 5 gigs of data a month from you guys, but last month I used 3. Where's my other 2 gigs?
No, sir, you lose that data.
Well, I didn't lose it. I think you mean you guys took it.
You didn't use it by the end of your billing, so.
So you guys stole it before I could use it?
Let me put you on hold, sir.
Now your unused data rolls forward for up to 12 months. And if you switch now, we'll even give you up to 10 gigs of free 4G LTE data. Data Stash, only from T-Mobile. Limited time offer subject to change. Qualifying service required. Plan data begins rolling forward after free 10 gigabytes runs out. 10 gigabytes can be used until 12/31/15. Rollover data lasts for 12 months. See T-Mobile store for offer details and availability.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo for Buffalo Wild Wings, or B-Dubs to its friends. Do you have a taste for Buffalo Wild Wings, but you want to watch the game from your own couch? Look, sometimes we just feel like staying home. Sometimes you want to party with a bunch of people at Buffalo Wild Wings, but there is nothing wrong with going fully hermit mode and throw a party at your place. And if you're doing so and you still have things to do before your guests arrive, just jump on to BuffaloWildWings.com and order your food online through their system. Pick the food you want, like large order takeout, wings spun in one of 16 signature sauces. If you want a personal recommendation, I'm going to give you one. If you don't want one, I'm going to give you one anyway. The Asian Zing is phenomenal, and if you like things a little bit spicy like I do, but also a tad sweet, that mango habanero provides a kick and a nice little hint of sweetness. The friendly folks at Buffalo Wild Wings will have your food ready for you to pick up. It is much easier than bringing your couch to Buffalo Wild Wings. Online ordering, BuffaloWildWings.com.
We wouldn't have that smoky smell. We wouldn't have smoky. Well, there's ways to cheat, but liquid smoke. Everybody uses liquid smoke. Don't let them do it. Everybody uses
I like liquid smoke. What an incredible invention, wasn't it?
I put it in my marinade. I marinate with it, and then I'll put it on the regular grill. Tastes like I have just a little extra
just a hint
flavor.
You can get a refund and get a $50 gift.
Hit a $200 parlay last night in hockey.
Really?
Get it at any of our
Hockey's, I mean, for me, hockey's so easy to bet on, man. There's a lot of times that there's like first and second place teams playing against the bottom feeders. They're going to win every time.
I couldn't tell you who the bottom feeder was.
You just go to the standings. Go to NHL.com, go to the standings, and they got them all listed right there.
File for a $50 gift. Simple as that. File your taxes at any of our 6,300 Jackson Hewitt locations, including nearly 3,000 in Walmart stores, and get a $50 Walmart e-gift card instantly. Jackson Hewitt, working hard for the hardest working. Ask a tax source at jacksonhewitt.com for terms and conditions.
Celebrate the grand opening of the new Dick's Sporting Goods this Friday, March 13th through Sunday the 15th in Spring Hill and Cortez Commons. Enjoy a great giveaways, product demos, special appearances, incredible grand opening savings, and much more.
Man, this is supposed to rain. That's not rain today.
If you're looking to get some painting done for the interior or exterior of your home, Certa Pro Painters is the way to go. How do I know? Because they did.
And Instagram. Instagram is what? 7-second videos, 11 seconds.
That's Vine, I thought.
That's Vine.
Vine is 11.
I don't know. Can you put videos on Instagram?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Vine. Vine is 11 seconds.
Is it?
I'm asking.
I don't know.
I think it is 11 seconds. I'm gonna do barbecue. Barbecue tips. But I'm gonna do one Vine. I'm like, here's how you cook barbecue ribs, and I'm gonna tell everybody how to do it in 11 seconds.
Oh yeah, do it fast.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot it with the camera and then edit it to make it perfect. But I'll do it all the time. I'm like slather and mustard. You know, that's 1 second. You know,
throw her up, boom.
Throw her up. Yeah. I'm not gonna rush it, but I'm gonna. You can get a lot done.
You could time lapse.
You edited it good.
You can time lapse it. Do your whole thing and then shrink it down into 11 seconds. You know what I mean?
No, that would be ridiculous. That'd be so fast you wouldn't even be able to.
You can take like your 2 seconds at a time. Could be your whole like slathering it down with mustard, and you just take like the real 30 seconds
and then condense it
make
down.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm basically gonna do. That's basically what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Shannon, at some point I got to do a little, if it's cool, little promotion for that Detail Daddy for doing the cars.
All right.
We can work it in whenever. It didn't have to be a full minute or anything like that. Just,
Okay. I'll bring it up. You want to do it right now? We'll get out of the way for 1 o'clock?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll bring it up to you. So this O'Brien's place wants to pay some dollars. We're going to do the show.
It may change to Maloney's now.
Maloney's?
It's way too late for anyone to get an ISD on.
They're already doing a broadcast in there, which is why. I'm talking with Olivero and Dylan right now.
Man, why would they include us in that shit?
Because they don't care about us.
I'm starting to know at least a little bit of what Bubba felt by it just
being out of the building.
Eccentric.
Eccentric.
Twice voted trustee of the month at the Orange County Jail. They don't give those to just anybody. It's the Shannon Burke.
Welcome back to the Shannon Burke Show. 1025 The Bone. 1-800-771-1025 is our telephone number. What's going on? Big 1 at 1 coming up. Then we'll get some need gone about 1:40. I am gonna. There's a lot of things we're gonna have to cover. Big ones for me are Tebow. Did you know he's throwing more accurate than ever, Kevin, right now, and could try out at the NFL Veteran Combine. He still has not given up his dream of being an NFL quarterback. This he's throwing better than ever. He's using a guy, Taylor or Major, who's Tom Brady's guy. Throwing the ball around.
I'm not a Tebow hater.
All right.
I like the story.
All right.
He seems like a decent guy. I mean, I'm saying he's a Gator now, you know.
I know.
I'm gonna say, but
it's not that, and it's just his. I don't know that.
But he's the. A lot of people hate on him, and I understand. I can put the fact that he was a Gator aside and just look at him as a person, as an athlete or whatever. I like what he is what you would want your kid to be or to look up to. He's a good guy. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right.
It's nothing wrong with it.
He's a good guy.
The world wouldn't be worse if we had more Tebows.
No, you're right.
So,
but unfortunately, today's day,
knuckleheads.
A guy like Tebow is always open to ridicule because he prays too much, or he's too good at shoes.
He puts it out there, but I'm not gonna knock the guy because he's not stumbling drunk in the streets and
Okay.
acting like everybody else. I'm not gonna knock him for that.
Because he wasn't shot in a drive-by shooting.
But what about his football talent, though?
It's undeniable.
Because I understand what you do about him
first. He beat my Steelers in the playoffs.
He didn't beat him. The defense beat him, and he got lucky because Palomalo bit on a.
They didn't start playing defense until Tebow started quarterbacking.
Man, I don't know.
Man,
you can say Tebow didn't lose the game for you, but he didn't win the game.
Rick, you know I'm with you, but you have to put your Seminole.
Yeah, put your Seminole. Just put your Seminole right now. You sound like a Gator hater.
Yeah.
Listen,
how you doing?
I don't fault the guy for what he does off the field, but I'm not ready to say that he's a good NFL quarterback. If he was an NFL quarterback, he'd be on a team, and he would. 2013 would have been the last time he took a snap.
He's been working on it.
He is better than a lot of some of the bottom tier teams.
I don't believe that.
Would you start Tim Tebow over Geno Smith?
No.
You wouldn't
because Geno Smith has gone a full year in the NFL. Tim Tebow hasn't played a full season in the NFL.
Would you start?
He's played a couple of games here and there.
Okay, Johnny Manziel, you put him in the same boat?
Well, I haven't been able to see what Johnny Manziel can do.
I have not been able to see what Tim Tebow
but Denver gave him a chance.
Exactly, he won a game in the playoffs. That's what he did when they gave him a chance.
Okay, but
he won the playoffs.
Wait, I take offense to that. He did not win that game. He didn't lose the game.
He found a way to win, man.
He didn't win the game.
He did win the game.
Yeah, he threw that ball out in there.
Man, he was skipping balls on the ground all day.
It's called hustle. Misdirection.
That game was won because Palomalo bit on a crossing pattern, and what your boy did went on like 80-yard run. Huh?
I'm a Steelers fan and a Seminole, and I'm arguing for Tebow.
Yeah, what's going on here?
You feeling okay?
Nah, I've ate too much pork.
He's pork drunk.
I am pork drunk.
800-771-1025.
I like to see. I like the show and I like the side show.
I like this.
So bring on Tebow.
You know what? I think that this may have been. I mean, in the long run, he may look back at this and go, "Hey, it's not a bad idea to sit out for a little while." I did a little comment. I never saw him do any commentating.
He's on the SEC network. You have to go look for
Is
it.
he good?
He's Tebow.
Yeah.
He does the GMA stuff too now.
Yeah, he actually is pretty good.
Pete, let's see. A guy at the Box of Gloves said Tebow's been working with Tom House in LA for the last 2 years. That's Tom Tebow's guy. I mean, Tom Brady's guy. He has improved greatly. He went from being a little inaccurate and didn't throw a whole lot of spirals to throwing very accurate, very tight spiral.
So it went from horrible to not as horrible.
Okay. Did the guy win an SEC championship?
Yeah, but college is different than the
guy have a
NFL.
Heisman?
Man, I can name.
Yeah.
All right.
I can name 10 teams in the NFL that Tebow would have done a better job for last season.
So then why aren't those 10 teams seeking out Tebow as a quarterback then? Because they know that he has a slow windup.
Kelly cut Nick Foles and signed Dennis Dixon to a max
Because
contract.
Dennis Dixon has the wheels that he's looking for. That's that Oregon offense.
He may appear at the next Veterans Combine, which happens on March 22nd in Phoenix, right before the NFL owners being there. His name has been floated around multiple times as a possible participant, and there are people interested.
I hope we get it.
Did you
Tebow and Winston. It'd be awesome.
Did you know that there was a veteran combine? I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Now that's undercover.
Apparently,
This is where they give the
That's where the guys come back and do a
the older
comeback.
guys give them like a one last little look.
Well, some guys get re-signed there.
Is Kurt Warner out there hucking the ball around? Like who else is joining him at the
But you know,
veteran
listen,
combine?
if a guy goes out and he has a couple of good years and he gets wrapped up in some drug deal or whatever, he gets kicked out, he goes back to the Veterans Combine and shows his face.
Or what, Ricky Williams is over there too?
Or maybe he got hurt, and he's rehabbing himself back, and he wants to show everybody his knee's good.
You know what? Right. You know what it is though? It's the guys that are embarrassed to go against the college kids at the regular combine.
No, I think that's only for the college kids. Like, why?
No, there's walk-ons on there too.
Yeah, but not. You wouldn't have a guy who's already been in the league go back to the original combine.
No.
So that's why they have them separate.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, like a second chance after okay. Because I was thinking that they just wanted to get embarrassed by the 19 and 20-year-old kids coming out of college that are young and at the top of their game.
You don't want to run next to those.
Yeah, you don't want to have to throw against those guys.
Hashtag. There's a popular hashtag right now called "Give Tebow a Chance."
Shannon Burke.
I think he should get a chance.
I do too.
Yeah.
How
come the Lord didn't help Tebow out so far?
He has.
He really hasn't done anything for him.
He went some mysterious ways.
He wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for the Lord.
They call this the last chance. The average NFL career is less than 2 years, but 100 players that believe that they have hung up their pads too early will get another chance to catch attention from NFL scouts and coaches in Phoenix. As this is the very first veteran combine of in the history of the NFL.
I hope this is on TV. I hope this is at least on ESPN 2 or 3. I'll watch it.
You know who some other players they expect to attend, Kevin?
Who?
Vince Young, Michael Sam.
Wait a minute.
That's just a few. That's just two.
You can get in this thing for $150.
What do you mean?
To
You
the
pay
combine?
$150? Man, I'm like,
It says to attend.
Oh, you mean to walk on? Yeah, look out there.
$150 to go watch the combine?
I just want the outfit.
Oh yeah, the little warm ups, the Under Armour.
Will
thing.
look right on me, but
you still have it. You have it hanging.
I'll feel like I'm.
You put it on and not go outside with it.
Hey, baby, I'll just come back.
One player that might fall in the category is Young, whose promising career was followed by a third overall pick in the NFL draft, was cut from the Titans after 5 seasons. They give him as an example.
Who? Vince Young?
Yeah.
As a part of the veteran combine for Vince Young, they ought to have him show you how to spend $100,000 in a Ruby Tuesdays.
Is that what he did?
That's what he does.
$100,000 in Ruby Tuesdays.
Shut it down, yeah.
Man.
Oh,
it's good food, but come on.
They think Michael Sam is going to be here, and they expect him to. They're really. It sounds like they built it around him. I don't know.
Michael Sam. Yeah.
Here's Ethan. Ethan, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. How are you? Hey, good.
What's your name? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the Illuminati segment?
No. This is the Jesus Christ Superstars. The Lord did that.
Man,
I don't know.
All right. Tebow got massaged by 3 16-year-old girls.
Man,
Come on.
Like that.
Nah, he's too good. That's pretty cool, the veterans. I hope they show it. ESPN 1 or 2 or 3 or show it, right? They got to show the old veterans coming out.
People love Tim Tebow, man.
Yeah, they do. But he puts people in the stands, regardless how well he plays.
I wanted Tim originally, like 3-4 years ago. I wanted Tim Tebow I wanted him to do what Muhammad Ali did.
Against all
odds. I wanted him to come out, go to the NFL, be awesome, win a couple Super Bowls, and then turn Muslim. That would have made people would have lost it.
Yeah, they would have. This is Joe. Joe, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Yep, I agree.
You know why you're wrong, Joe? Because there's NFL coaches out there that have passed on Tebow. So what you're saying is wrong. I mean,
coaches don't know. They switch him around all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, Joe. No, you know what the problem is? The problem is no one really has the balls to be able to handle Tebow and what comes with Tebow.
Come on.
He's bigger than the team when he walks in already.
So was Johnny Manziel. Was somebody taking a chance on him?
It was different. Now,
Johnny Manziel's bigger than the team in a bad way.
Yeah, in a bad way.
Yeah. Like throwing all that parties and blowing stuff up.
Tebow's not going to be your starter, and the cameras are still going to be on him. The crowd's going to be chanting Tebow. That's a lot of pressure. That can cause a lot of upheaval in the locker room.
I see what you're saying.
He's not an easy person to give a chance to.
It's not.
Yeah, he's being persecuted for his belief.
Prostituted. I agree. People give him a hard time. But you have to admit he didn't do the best he could possibly do. But
he didn't get a chance.
You're right. He really didn't get a chance.
Oh, come on. He wore a couple of different jerseys and got plenty of chances.
I think it's off the field, like I'm saying, who he is overshadowed. He didn't get a chance to come up naturally.
Maybe the
mature
difference
like
now,
a regular quarterback on the bench for a couple of years.
Maybe we don't know. He probably lost his virginity in the last couple of years. You know, maybe
I just threw him off his whole football game.
No, I threw him all these football games.
Oh, now he's throwing spirals.
Like, man, all of a sudden he's getting hair everywhere. He's starting to spirals out, laser sight.
But just think about this: you're Tebow. You want to play quarterback. You're not the best quarterback. You're trying to learn like everybody else. You're sitting on the bench trying to learn, and the whole damn crowd is chanting Tebow.
Yeah.
Now you're confused. You're confused. And if he didn't have it all together in his head, then he would go crazy.
Right.
Because he's like, man, everybody wants me, but I'm not even really good enough yet.
Right. I'm still learning here.
I'm still learning, but people don't care. They want Tebow now.
Right.
We want it right now. He didn't get a chance to suck like everybody else.
But wouldn't you think if there was anybody that could handle that mentally, wouldn't you think Tim Tebow would be the guy that could handle that?
So now he's mentally superior.
Yeah, I never said that he wasn't. I just don't like his football ability. In the pro level, he was a great college quarterback.
You know, same thing may happen to Jameis Winston. He may get out there and just throw a bunch of floppy balls. No, but it could happen.
He's a no, man. That ain't gonna happen. Come on.
Now we know.
Let's be real here.
You didn't see the video?
No, what did you do?
Threw a ball from Tampa to St. Pete yesterday. It's on there, trending on the net right now. Right, you see him at the edge of the water. Wait for like 5 minutes. Hey, they did that with Kobe. Remember? Kobe was jumping over the pool of snakes.
Oh yeah.
And Michael Vick was throwing the ball out of the stadium. Remember that?
Powerade
commercial? Those
Yeah.
were some good commercials.
Yeah, that was a good commercial.
I actually believed it for just a second. I'm gonna get them the ball out of the stadium.
On 102.5 The Bone, Tampa Bay's official home of NASCAR. Tune in this and every weekend for Flag to Flag.
Shannon Burke Show.
Hey, Shannon, what did you say now? We got to go where? We're broadcasting from where?
Well,
You said it real quick.
make something or others. You know, for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, when is that?
Next Tuesday.
Oh, see, man, I have to know about this. I Write it in the plan.
We don't even know what's going to happen yet. So
I have to know it could possibly happen.
It might could possibly happen.
It might could possibly happen.
If you're worried about your retirement or not generating the income you need, come and learn safer and smarter solutions to managing your money, your investments, and your future at a free 2-hour class at the Online Academy. Learn how to generate income.
You guys ever seen somebody with a wound that they heal, that they let it heal open?
I knew a guy in high school that had a knee surgery go bad. I've got a bad infection, and for like a whole year under this wrapping was a horrid wound because that's the only way they can make it heal.
Yeah, I saw somebody I know had knee surgery, had an infection in the knees, and they put this thing on there. You can see down through the skin all the way down to the bone. And they're like, it's wide open. And they're just like, don't feel anything. It's healing perfectly. I'm like,
oh no,
your whole leg is open.
I mean, a year solid, he had an open wound.
That's pretty hard to stomach, that, buddy.
Training professional entry-level truck drivers. With more than 70,000 graduates, Roadmasters help men and women across the country invest in their future with comprehensive commercial driver's license, CDL training, and help them get on the road to success.
Man, I'm pretty full off some pork. Off that pork.
You don't need no bacon with your
with my extra pork with my pork?
I can wrap that whole thing in bacon.
So if you're interested in
I'm still gonna try.
I want a bacon roll. Like one long bacon. Just keep it like a roll. I can just get a little bit out, slice it up. Like tape.
That was Kevin Hazlett that tweeted in the Give Tebow a Chance thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that, hey, thanks for listening. Why is he not listening to? Yeah, did you hear all the shit Bubba's doing over at the other station now? He's got some Mama Local Boo Boo Day on the Sunday. Some lady he worked with at Power Pig years ago. Yeah, it's just a weird Mama. What is it? Big Mama.
Big Mama Johnson?
Is that it?
Oh no, it's Joe Mama Johnson.
Joe Mama Johnson.
You don't remember that? Listen, that's my program director from Fort Myers. That
No.
guy used to say was crazy.
He was like one of the biggest shows at 93.3 when Bubba was there.
Oh, that was your PD?
That was my PD, Rick. When the first Iraqi war came out, he came up to the station, and he go, I don't want to hear nobody talking nothing about no Iraqis. They got Scud missiles pointed at the building right now. We're getting ready to go wall-to-wall coverage. Y'all ready? He was the craziest dude in the world. People used to call us up and be like, hey, man, like Friday night, we playing, crazy hip-hop music. Go, hey, man, Joe Mama, y'all program director. Like, yeah, man, I just saw some rocks. People would call up on the air and say that, like live on the air.
Say what?
I just saw some rocks, some crack. And I'll be like, we live, be like, all right, is that new 50 Cent? We'll be back. Well, here comes
Is that new 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man, he's a wild dude.
Did you hear what
slow jam?
Did you hear what else he did? He's doing over there now. He's bribing people to listen to his show throughout the day to make music changes. And on Friday, he picks a guy and a girl to call in with the
Yeah, then listen all through the day and take notes on things they want to change.
Yeah, that is.
I wonder if he does it because he knows that they have a meter, you know?
Oh, yeah. I thought
Dude, you know he has some meters in that shed out back.
it had to be. Nobody went in there. I know that was the rumor.
Nobody went in there.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, because they got some meters, huh?
Well, because we used to go take a piss right by that
I know that he did.
And you would always
He had 4 meters, Kevin, on a watch winder. On a watch winder, you have to keep moving, or they don't register.
I always say that. You know how much 1 meter's worth?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Is the thing on?
Yeah. We're lying it on.
One guy was somewhere, and this lady pulled out 6 of them out of her purse. Dude, I got 6 of them, my whole family. What if we doing?
Oh my God. That's enough to own the whole market.
Own the world with that.
That's it. Everyone in her family, huh?
She keeps up.
Wow. Oh, here's the big one at one, huh?
Big one.
It's credibility with a capital K. Now, trying his hardest not to say the F word. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Shannon Burke Show. 102.5 Bone. Hello, how are you? Thanks for tuning us. Wow, I'm gonna get some other. So where's my another story? It's time for the big one at one.
Like it though. It's Shannon's big one at one.
My big one at one has to do with the recent goings on at University of California, Irvine. You familiar with this story?
No.
UC Irvine is a typical, UC system college, publicly funded, and it's known for the hippy dippy kind of student body. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They have a student legislation there. They have recently voted to ban the American flag from either, it depends on what story you read, either the entire campus or certain parts of the campus. The American flag, listen here. One lady, one student says the American flag and how it triggers people. That's why we did it. Because if somebody, basically what they're saying is they don't want to trigger feelings, either hurt feelings or violent feelings among illegals or other people who may be offended by the sight of the American flag.
Why would it offend them?
That's my question. Let me see. UCI student, I'm trying to find this. Okay. Matthew Guevara, who sits on the Student Association Board, authored the resolution to ban the flag from association and the lobby and other buildings. The resolution passed narrowly, 2 abstentions, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find exactly. I've got 2 stories. One of it actually quotes the here it is, the idiocy of these people. The American flag has been flown in instances of colonialism and imperialism. The flag not only serves as symbols of patriotism or weapons of nationalism, but also construct cultural mythologies and narratives that in turn charge nationalistic sentiments.
Okay. Okay. So where is the flag being flown where they don't want, like, give me an example of
the main building, the student lobby. They say students that they used to. They say, I can't find anyone that's specific. One says the student lobby, one says the student house. This article says ban the American flag on various parts of the campus.
This can only happen out there.
I mean, and I read a list of the people that are on, and not a single one of them, every one of them, and I'm not trying to be some nationalistic rah, God bless America guy, but every one of the student members on this body of student legislators has a bizarre foreign name. You know what I mean? Like it's like Muhammad Aldar, and you can tell that they've a bunch of them are they're on scholarships and things of that nature, but all of them immigrants to the United States.
Okay,
who have founded upon themselves. Now they're a great college, well-respected state college system,
right?
And now they want to get rid of this flag.
I don't understand that. I think that and then it's where this is happening too. Like I was saying, this could only happen. Did you say Berkeley? Is this that area?
It's Irvine, which is, it's the part of the UC system.
Okay, close enough.
Right.
Where they kind of get around and they kind of, maybe overthink things a little too much.
Or try to be super intelligent about it.
And they're thinking that they're coming from a good place, but they don't understand. They're undoing something while they're trying to do something.
And they think, well, this flag has been flown over times of colonialism and imperialism. Okay,
but not right now. Right now,
it's also been flown at Iwo Jima and places where we were victorious in wars that were valid.
Right.
I don't know. Sometimes I really think, Kevin, that in certain microcosms and certain generations, maybe of the citizens of the United States, that it is sometimes fashionable.
Yeah.
Just to speak out about, and it might be this. It may be that whatever country you came from or whatever, you could not be this. But you didn't have this freedom of speech.
Right.
So you're getting here, man, I'm gonna try some hating on the country, man.
And you're just doing it because you can. Like, wow, I can say all types of things and they won't do anything.
Yeah, burn down with America.
Let's see how far. Let's see how far I can push this.
1-800-771-1025.
And if you have problems with the country and some stuff that is done in the past, attacking the flag is not the way to do it.
Right.
That's not the way to voice your concerns, really, because the flag also is what won battles to give you the freedom to do the BS that you're doing.
Right. All the bad stuff you can say, but
that's where you kind of got to have at least a base. We have to have a base level of respect for the flag as Americans, because it gives us our freedoms.
Like, where would these guys be if they could not? Can you imagine if you voted in, I don't know, give me a in I don't know, Iraq or
yeah, Iraq is a good
where
place.
you said, some students got together at the local college there, at the local university, and said, we vote to take down the Iraqi flag everywhere. And those kids, they would all be thrown to the lions that night. You know what I mean?
I'd be beheaded.
You just can't, or be beheaded. You just can't do that. I don't know. And somehow they get some bizarre feeling of, I saw an interview with one of these schmucks, and he just looks so strident and proud that he was hating America. You know,
I've never got that, really.
It's almost like that's the cool
not
thing
if you're
to
gonna
do
stay.
now.
I mean, you can hate America if you want to. I just don't understand, why would you stay in a place that you hated?
Exactly.
I would haul ass if I hated it. I
It's
wouldn't
almost-
spend my energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, that's what you get out of other countries where you
Right.
can't say things like this. And like they rush here in order to just get it off their I don't even know.
And there's so many people dying to get here.
Oh, yeah. Would love to be here.
Oh,
but
would love to be here even at its worst.
Right. And you're filling up the joint, hating on the place.
Yeah.
Here's Dave. Dave, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
All right, yeah. So they forgot where they built the college at, the United States.
Right. And the odd thing is it's a publicly funded college. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If you don't like it, then you know what? Get all together, take a paint two ices, and go ahead and over there and build your college over there.
Okay. Are you trying to say get out?
Yeah. In so many words.
You know what I'm saying? I hate that. They want to come over here and change our country.
Yeah. I'm with you,
You
brother.
know, they forget where they came to, man.
Right.
I hate that.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
Incredible.
It is incredible.
There's a lot of people that immigrated to this country. They feel the same way.
Right. You're absolutely right. They're like, hey,
some people get it, some people don't.
I'm trying to find this other story I read real quick. It's unbelievable how happy these people are to be speaking out about how awful they think this country is because it did this, and this flag has flown over or what they think is imperialism or colonialism, or it's done things that I disagree with. You know, so damn the flag and damn this country. You're right. Why would you stay at a place like that?
And I said, so what are you gonna do when you graduate?
I'm gonna become a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, right.
Move to San Francisco to open up a family practice.
I'm gonna buy a loft.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a loft.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought you was like really down for like changing some stuff.
I'm gonna work for an ad agency. I was a lot of work for Nike. I mean, honest to God, you could pick any country on the globe, and you won't find one that's got a stellar past. We're the youngest one on the block, for the love of God, you know.
Right. And for being one of the youngest countries too, we've gotten a lot of stuff wrong and right. We corrected a lot of stuff in a short amount of time.
Right, we have in a very short, comparably very short.
Yeah,
amount of time.
yeah, we're still a baby country.
This is Jay. Jay, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead.
Hey guys, how you doing? Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you.
Oh, with this flag, I was looking at some of the articles, but I didn't see the nationalities of these students.
I'm trying to find it right now. I'm not going to judge their nationalities, but I would like to read you their names. It's just going to take me a minute to find them. But go ahead.
But it's the same. It seems to me like that they have gone back to when America was involved in Vietnam, where they protested the soldiers and they were baby killers and everything like that.
Right.
If you don't like what's going on in this country, just like you said, get out. Don't come over here.
I know, but
they sound like a bunch of kids who are, I'm entitled to this and I can say whatever I want. The Constitution. You know what? There are people who died fought for that right that you have.
Maybe it's
what you should do, kids, is shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Yeah, right. Maybe it's a rite of passage. A lot of kids say, like, well, about 18, 21, I better start hating on America for a few years where I got to get a job, you know? Or,
well, that's college, man.
They looked at what happened a few years ago when the Supreme Court said it's okay to burn the flag in protest. And that's the whole thing. It's snowballing from this, and it's a whole crap.
They can't wait to burn. They couldn't wait to burn a flag after that.
Well,
happened.
you know, in their defense too, they're still in college. They're still developing, and all the crazy ideas I had is when I was in college.
Yeah, that's true.
I think what somebody at the head of the college would do is go, "Oh, that's what you get. You guys want to act like that? Fine, go find another school.
There you go.
Get them out of the college and someplace else."
Thanks, man.
Because what I think is they're making that school look bad.
Yeah, thanks, brother. See you.
Yep, no problem.
Let me see. I wish I could find. They had the names. I don't know if there's a smear campaign on them. Yeah, here we go. Maybe this is it. Okay. The president. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Representative used for the county 6-4. The language, the bills, the blah blah blah. Okay, maybe this is not the right. The president of the student legislation is Reza Zamoradian, but you can call him Skip. I can't find the other ones. I found a list of them earlier today. Maybe it was a crap story. So here's Larry. Larry on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead. Hello, Larry. Here's Dennis. Dennis on the Shannon Burke Show.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing well, Dennis. What's happening?
Good. Listen, here's the problem I got with that flag thing is that these people that don't like the flag and don't like what we stand for don't mind taking the benefits.
Right.
That they can get from us. They don't mind taking the welfare and the food stamps and the scholarships for the schools that they're going to.
Right.
And all that kind of stuff. You know, they didn't have to go fight for this country probably. None of them have been in the military.
I know, but the flag stands for the country. It doesn't stand for the Republicans or the Democrats or whoever's in office or whoever did something to you. The flag stands for the country, and that's the concept. You know what I mean? Look, there are times when we all we're all upset about the way things go in our country. You know, we hear bad news, unemployment, blah blah blah, jobless numbers, economy sucks. Man, this place blows, but it's still America. You know what I mean? And we're still here.
Yeah, we don't say nothing about them wearing their turbans or whatever they want to wear.
Yeah, well, there you
go. Get out! We don't say nothing when they're wearing their turbans or nothing.
I'm impressed that all of the calls have had different ways to say get out.
Yeah.
I mean, they're switching it up. You take your turban
and get out. 1-800-771-1025. Apparently, they've got another. Oh, one of the people aboard this body of government says that they believe that the flag, the American flag, to some people could be interpreted as hate speech.
Oh my God.
Are these people out of their minds?
The college hasn't come out and said anything, have they?
I think it's just like a handful of people.
They're trying. Yeah. Well, it's only 6. There's only 10 or 12 people on the student body thing. The thing passed 6-4, and 2 of them didn't even show up.
It's not a tight-knit group.
Hate speech.
Yeah.
I cannot even look at it or I will start to go blind. The American flag is blinding me. Here's Kevin. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make a point real quick. People that they can't stand the flag, they can't stand America, but they insist on living here. It puzzles me because personally, when I was young, I made some mistakes. I ended up in prison. I hate prison. Like, believe me when I say I hate prison. But you're not gonna catch me sitting in prison. Like, hey man, this place sucks. Like, yeah, I know I can leave anytime I want, but this place sucks. I just insist on sitting here and telling everybody how much prison sucks.
It does suck. No one in there disagrees.
Right. They're acting like America is a prison. It's
yeah,
not,
there will be other guys in that prison go, hey man, stop talking bad about prison. It's all right. They give you 3 hots in a cot, right? Okay, don't hate on it.
Well, we do have the most incarcerated.
Yeah, well, that's because it's a business. Look, there are a lot of reasons to dislike various parts of our country. That happens to be one of them.
Right.
The prison industry is one of them.
You cannot like that.
No, I don't like that, but I
Right.
still love America.
Exactly.
And I don't like the war on drugs, but I still love America.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like what I now understand the way Washington, D.C. runs because of watching House of Cards.
It is the truth.
It is the truth.
Yes.
And I almost like it because I like Kevin Spacey
Well,
so much.
At least you can understand it now. Now I know why. You
Yeah.
know what's going on. Yeah.
But I'm not going to ban the American flag. That's what people say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my children to pledge the flag because that's pledging, just making a blind pledge to colonialism and imperialism. Shut up. Here's Don. Don, go ahead. Hello, Don.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Go ahead.
Hey, I watched a debate with Nesh D'Souza and Bill Ayers at Columbia University, I believe.
Uh-huh.
There was a Korean girl stood up and said, she goes, America should be ashamed of themselves. They invade other countries. They took over the Indians, the natural the inhabitants of America, and they put them in camps and stuff like that. And she said we should be ashamed of ourselves, America should be ashamed of themselves and the flag that represents them. And he said to her, he said, hey, if we didn't come into South Korea, if we didn't come into Korea, you wouldn't be going to college today at Columbia University.
Yeah,
And that's what people need.
Right.
Need to hear that.
You're absolutely right. If the United States was not involved in Korea, then more than likely she'd be in a prison camp.
Right, absolutely. But they don't appreciate it. They have no, like the caller said before, you know, the people that have given up their lives and put forth the effort to fight for freedom elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know,
You're a good point. Thanks, Don.
You know, and if we would have bombed Australia when we should have, we wouldn't have had Iggy Azalea. It's a lot wrong with this country.
Oh, man, I remember, have you ever heard about that guy? We had the author of this book, and I almost done reading it. He was a North Korean kid, was born and raised in a prison camp. That's all he knew in North Korea. One day he escapes. One of the only guys to escape and live to tell about it. He escaped crossing an electrified fence when the guy he was escaping with became electrocuted and died. He used his body to insulate his.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
He hiked all the way up to China. Anyway, he's in America now. He's a co-author of a book. It may become a movie, blah, blah, blah. And they ask him, they say, what do you like most about America? You know what he says? Food.
Yeah.
And then what do you mean? The kind of food? He's, no, it's just all I have to do is ask for it and I get food.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it in a simple way, that's pretty amazing. It could be outstanding to some people.
Oh, yeah.
Because if I ask for food, I get food. If I want more food, I can have more food.
That's amazing.
Remarkably, he's still very skinny. But.
Well, yeah, you know, he's probably still, you know, hadn't caught up with him yet. It'll catch up.
He'll be fatter than hell in about another year. Let's take a break here. Well, that is the big 101, by the way. Let's close that out.
Shannon's Big One at 1.
He filed the big one.
Hate
Really big one. All right, that's it. It's over. That's it.
Love it or leave it.
Get out. 800-771-1025. We'll take your call. I mean, is it anyone still put a flag out in front of their house anymore? Is that considered?
I have one.
I have a huge one.
Yeah.
Big flag.
You take it in when it's raining?
Yeah, I wouldn't put it out in the rain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let it stay.
I have a neighbor that has a flag. He just keeps it out there raining. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but at least you got a flag out there. It's all tattered up.
Some old dude.
Oh, yeah? Maybe he's too old to take it down. Maybe you go blow the bugle.
But he has a light on it. Like it's nice. His yard is nice. He has a light that shines on it at night.
He's probably a veteran or something.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But
all right.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, he's old.
Yeah, he's old.
Do you have to take it in when it rains?
You're supposed
to.
Oh.
It's inclement weather.
Oh. What if it's really windy?
That's good. It looks nice flapping in the wind, you know?
Oh, okay. I don't take mine down.
Ever?
No, I haven't. I washed it once. That was the only time I took it down.
See, that's why
you washed it.
That's why they hate us.
Man, you're washing your flag.
Oh, it had a lot
dry
of
clean only, dog. You
Yeah,
didn't know that?
that flag made in America.
That's constitutional.
I think so.
Oh man.
When we get back, a quick little story about a guy that found a gold nugget. Speaking of Australia,
yes,
you wouldn't think the gold nuggets would be there. This guy literally stubbed his toe on a gold nugget. And I'll tell you, it's so big that it's more. It's like
it hurt his toe. That's how big the nugget was.
10 times what the average Australian guy makes in a year, and he damn near tripped on the damn thing. Stick around.
The Shannon Burke Show.
Has he got a quote friend that got a DUI?
At the end of the day, they said you're gonna lose your license for a year, so she blew it.
We're firing up the grills, turning up the tune, and icing down the bridge. SeaWorld Fans Brew and Barbecue celebrations back. Each Saturday and Sunday in March, you can eat, drink, and rock your weekend away with barbecue from Orlando's best local smokehouses, served up with a variety of your favorite craft beers. Then each day is complimentary, and they're included with your park admission. You can enjoy every weekend of Fans Brew and Barbecue when you purchase a SeaWorld Fun Card. Your Fun Card gives you a year of unlimited visits to SeaWorld.
So, how available is that?
You'll get one free day at Aquatic.
Yeah.
SeaWorld
What's
Water
the deal on
with the
that
Fun
thing?
Card, you pay for
Plastic dip.
No, not plastic dip.
Oh,
The liquid, vaporizer thing.
Oh, that's
in partnership with USO Central Florida.
that's one of Nick's movies, man. I don't. Whenever I see that guy, I don't know.
For special
No.
offers.
I can find out.
Go to SeaWorldOrlando.com. Certain restrictions apply. Offer ends June 14, 2015.
Cat baseball here. Now listen, you've heard me talk about the benefits of testosterone shot with C4 in the Center for Men's Health. Why haven't you gone to Shannon Burke show. Who's this?
to learn even more? Our
Joe, what's up, man? What do you want to talk about?
phone bill? No. And if you don't have money,
The flag
why
thing?
need the phone anyway? Ain't nobody trying to call you, broke ass. Well, testosterone shots.
Okay, hang on, for a minute, Joe. We're almost done with the commercials.
What do you think about this commercial?
No, man.
Yeah.
What testosterone shots will
We got shine on that kid out there, man.
They called us up and he was like, man, Bill Cosby, drugging people, man, that's the only way you can get some pussy these days. Man, that shit's cool. You remember that? He called up like, man, what y'all talking? Y'all don't like sometimes you gotta drug a bit.
That's his thing, Yeah.
Like that bitch. Yeah, what kind of brother are you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? You don't want to drug a white bitch?
Are you-
Come on, man.
Are you a go-getter or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Now all of a sudden you're a pussy because you won't put anything in a
Does
drink.
Johnny have a showdown too on the weekend?
Johnny B?
Yeah.
I know
Cat named Mo show.
Captain Mo had one. He's on at noon on
I
Saturday.
think Johnny V got one out too. Really? Everybody got a show over there.
It's as low as $99. Mobile technicians
I haven't heard Johnny's show.
all of Tampa Bay for all your golf cart and utility cart needs. Golf Cart Depot, 3904 Land Lakes Boulevard, just north of Highway 54 on 41, or golfcartdepot.com.
Celebrate the great alert with the new Dick's Sporting Goods this Friday.
Move, I'm sending people up in hazmat suits. Pork alert! Let's walk on the floor.
Enjoy a weekend of
Pork, pork, pork.
product demos, special appearances, incredible grand opening savings. and
I'll make a
more.
comment about how
Store or
your car.
Spring Hill for complete
How
details.
good can they hear us on that thing? Really good.
I don't know. I've never
We
listened
need
to
to
this.
test. We need to test.
Saturday at 9 a.m.
I've never heard that.
On what?
All you gotta do is say a couple of key phrases, Rick, and you'll know if somebody
Yeah,
listens.
I know what you mean.
Instant test.
Just say the word ring real loud.
Car accident, remember, after 911, 411, 1-800-411.
That's how they hear it?
I'll make a comment about how. Oh, that's pretty good.
Man, I know what it was.
I don't know.
I've never looked at it. Yeah, they can hear pretty good.
Oh man, it's fucking good.
It's real good.
I mean, for incrimination purposes.
Yeah, well, I mean, that could hold
It's
up
not
to
broadcast quality, but
that could hold up to court.
oh yes, it can. Shannon, take the red slime in it now. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Red. This has a
Oh,
red.
you do?
I have the red slime
Oh
in it.
no.
I gotta
What are you gonna do?
water change, and I'll I'll vacuum up all the slime, change the water.
Hey, you see the guy's tanks that he sent us pictures of?
No, he didn't send it to the
I'll forward
Shannon
you.
Burke show.
Good ones?
Yeah. He wants to give one to us, and
He's gonna build a cabinet too, right?
he's gonna build a cabinet for it. It's like, yeah. and he said he's a pond building business in Tampa with, we'll give us a plug.
Put a whole pond in here, huh?
Yeah.
Two things, Shannon. I just got an alert on my phone. The Bucks may be interested in DeMarco Murray.
They ought to be. Everybody should be interested in
And Frank Castle apparently wrote us an email last week.
Wait a minute.
Found our behavior last Tuesday to be very unprofessional.
About what?
I guess the podcast. I guess he waited for us to get him on, but we never got him on.
Really? Is that as professional as him smoking weed on a thing all through his, and then his mom coming in and making the bed behind him?
Don't do that. Now you're trying to make weed look bad.
Oh my God.
He's just an idiot with weed.
We're going back now?
Yeah.
What did
I know. What's the girl's name?
Detail Daddy.
You gonna tell him?
No, what
It's
did I
the
tease?
Shannon Burke Show.
Oh, gold nugget. It's the Shannon Burke Show. How are you? 1025, the phone.
800-771-1025. Drew Garabo up at 3 o'clock. So right out the window here, Kevin. Right in the daytime, in the morning, I keep it open so I can look out. Get a little light. So I see old Tricky Rick pull up in his car, and it's about the glare off the thing's damn near. I mean, it's surprising you drove it from Tampa because it looks like it looks like it just rolled off the line.
I laugh because of where he parks.
Yeah, it's way out here with no other car anywhere around.
It's the longest walk to the front door, and then the whole place. But it's worth it though. You see how good it looks?
It looks fantastic. I'm jealous because currently my car is and it's a brand new car, and it's a science experiment inside right
I got your back. I got a guy. His name is Greg at Detail Daddy.
Detail Daddy.
DetailDaddy.com if you want to go to this website. He's also on Facebook. But they're a mobile detail company out of Dunedin. And this guy's got the full trailer in the back with all the water, like everything he needs.
He brings his own water. You got to wash your car, and
it's
probably got a generator. You can wash your car in the desert.
Oh man, he's got everything. He's got power. He's got the whole generator, the whole nine.
He's truly completely self-contained deal.
One of those kind of deals where you can you go to work, he comes over, and then by the time you get off, your car's clean and ready to go.
Oh man, yeah. That's what he did with my car. I gave Megan my car, and he went to Tech Data and actually did my car in the parking lot at Tech Data. It took him like 3 hours, and the thing is immaculate. I did a hood slide on that thing this morning just because of how.
You did a hood slide?
Oh, not on the hood. I did on the fender. I didn't want to go too far over onto the hood.
Put your keys on your pocket.
Yeah, so I did it on the fender where I knew I wasn't going to dent anything.
Yeah, it looks very, very clean.
Oh man, it's so nice.
Brand new.
They did my car and they did Megan's car. They got the headlight problem that you had.
Come on.
Yeah, I still have it.
Who's over there?
Some people parked right next to
it. They better not be eating no fries near my car.
No, it's a dude eating a sandwich, leaning up on your car.
What kind of sandwich?
I don't know.
The hoagie?
Meatball,
dropping lettuce all on my car.
Shaved lettuce,
all over. Like a drywall, dude.
That's what I know. That's what I know. It's time to clean my car. I've got like dried up, shriveled, shredded lettuce because I stopped at Taco Bell on my way home one night.
Down on the side of the seats.
Oh yeah. What's the name of the place?
It's Detail Daddy. He's on Facebook and he's also on the website there, DetailDaddy.com. The guy's awesome. His name is Greg. Man, he's a real nice guy. He'll come out and he'll work with you. He works basically sun up to sundown. So
I love those guys hustle. People that have a mobile detailing business, they hustle. They want to make sure you always call them back. And
this guy's full service. He does the headlight restoration. I wanted to get him to take the pinstripe off my car, Kevin. You and I were talking about pinstriping.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
Learn to live with a pinstripe, all right?
Let the professional. Right. No, man, you don't want the pinstripe.
What do you say about that?
I took a razor blade. I took a razor blade to mine, and
it's bad.
No, it's real bad.
See, they've got the tools to take the pinstriping off the right way.
Do they?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not a pinstripe guy. I like my car clean lines. None of that.
Pinstriping is old school. I don't think it looks good on the newer cars.
On some cars, it looks okay.
If I had an older car,
yeah, you have to set apart the lines on it and stuff, and
I like the clean look. But anyways, DetailDaddy.com.
DetailDaddy.com. What if I have like 3 guys in my office building? We all want to get our car detailed while we're in a big conference meeting. Will they give us a break? Probably. I think what I want to do is I actually want to try to see if he wants to do your car, Shannon, and he also wants to do your car. I need him to do my car.
He's ready to do it, man. We just got to find a time because we're quite far away from.
I think I need to have my car cleaned once before he cleans it, because if he just looks at it now, he's gonna go, man, this guy's bad.
Yeah, there's no help from my car.
See, and it's worth it to have a mobile guy like Greg at Detail Daddy to come out there, because he does your car one time, top of the line a year, and now you've got the whole thing is set for the rest of the year. You just do a couple wash and vacs here and there,
right? And you get big washers done, the wax in the interior, the whole deal.
I'm telling you, man, I had on the front of my car, I had love bugs on there from just driving back and forth all the time over the last couple of months.
Right.
He got all of that off there, and he put this special coating, he said, on there, that so for the next time that I get the love bugs on there, they'll wipe off like clean as day. Like it would brand new, man.
Yeah, anti-love bug treatment.
I'm so proud of the way my car looks right now, man. I'm actually.
I saw you out there. You're like, well, you get out of the car, you got to stretch. You walked around like
you walk around the whole
thing. You look at that. You put your sunglasses on. You take them off. Let me look at it. Oh, yeah, all right.
Well, because my shades are polarized, so I wanted to make sure there wasn't any glare, man.
You got the polarized.
Oh yeah. 800-771-1025 is our telephone number. What was I gonna?
The gold nugget thing.
Oh, the nugget, dude.
Guy stubbed his toe on.
I'm going to show you a picture of this guy. First of all, if I stumble on a gold nugget, like this guy's gold nugget, oh, it doesn't have the picture on the story. The first thing I don't do is call the media.
No, I never understand.
Why is that?
They would have to find out. We think this guy has something.
Yeah.
They'd have to find me.
This thing, I don't know the picture of it. This thing it looks like a giant blob of molten metal. It's about the size of about the size of maybe a rugby ball, but not as thick, and around $141,000. And because he quit smoking, he was a little agitated around the house. His wife said, "Listen, once you go out and to get some fresh air," he went out. Went out and did a little what do they call it? Prospecting. In an area he had been before a couple of times, started moving across the ground with his metal detector. Machine went off very loudly off a particular spot.
He thought it was just a little something.
Probably, 15 centimeters beneath the surface. He hit the top of a gold nugget. He doubted himself, thinking it was a big molten blob of copper. He said, it's not gold. I dug it up, 87 ounces of gold in one chunk. That changes everything, doesn't it?
I didn't know they had gold like that over there.
Me neither. And I certainly never heard of anybody finding a piece of gold that big.
That's not how you find it.
I've been watching that gold, Alaska gold.
It's not what you think.
No, all that big machines and
it's a lot of sifting, looking for little
giant sifting machine.
Flakes,
for like a tablespoon of gold.
I was at a bar one night and I had a guy tell me, he goes, "I'm a gold miner out in some country." I was like, "Gold miner? Who's a gold?" He's a young kid. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a gold miner." He told me about it, and when it blew my mind. I'm thinking they're looking for big rocks, and he's like, "Man, we find dust, and we collect the dust, and then you got a bunch of gold."
In the show, the young kid, the grandfather was a gold miner. And had a claim on a piece of land, and his grandson wanted to go out and mine it on the claim, and his grandfather gave him 2 mason jars like that big, about 4 inches high, filled with gold dust. He said, "Here you go. Here's $160,000 to help you get started." Those 2, and they had them stored somewhere in their house.
Gold dust,
2 jars of it, 160 grand.
So I did the math real quick. That'd be $96,000 is what that.
Well, this says. Oh, okay. Well, they say maybe it's different over there. They say 141,000 at the time. They did it,
okay. I did 1,200 times 80 ounces.
87 ounces.
Oh, okay. That's.
See, man,
I'm shorting them. I thought that 7 ounces was a finder's fee.
Oh,
just saying.
I wouldn't call anybody if I just found a 141. I'd call some guy to say, "Hey, man, can you melt down a big old hunk of gold?" I just found it.
Well, first, me and my old lady had a worst argument ever.
Oh no! About what? What would you have it about?
About why I'm leaving. That big nugget.
You got it around your neck.
I have it around my neck. It should be like, I'd be like, "Well, you can have all of this, really. I mean, I just need this nugget, really."
I was my nugget.
I'm just gonna walk. Actually, I'll see you later. I'm just walking down the street with my nugget.
Have you seen that show about finding gold where they dive underwater with the giant vacuums and then they suck up the gold flakes off the bottom of the ocean?
And they're always dying and suffocating and stuff like that.
Man, that seems dangerous there.
But that's like free money. All you got to do is get out and get it. It's just sitting there. You know what I mean?
Fuel to get out there. Yeah,
that's a lot of. And then there's another show about the gun people, some Alaskan old gun joint there, and a couple of them will go out into the wilderness where these miners are, and to tune up their guns. These guys that live out in the rough all the time. Every once in a while, your gun needs to be sighted and cleaned and oiled, and they'll service their rifles, and the guys pay them in gold. They let me see what I got here. They pull out a little pouch and they sprinkle it on they all have a scale. They sprinkle on the scale, and there's $400 worth, Sonny. Thanks for coming.
Man.
Gold. 800-771-1025. That's our telephone. Let's break here because for once we'll be on time for America's favorite redneck how much do it cost game. Need gone.
The Shannon Burke Show. Cash? Now you have 2 chances to win.
You can already win $500 in my cash by listening to a classic open letter at 7 a.m. Then at 9:30, I'll ask a question about the open letter.
Jewelry around Diamond District in New York City.
We talked about that.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, we talked about that.
47th Street.
What do you mean? Just people just falls off?
He said there's just gold and jewelry just falling off in the street, just in the cracks.
Because the shavings get on the people that work in the store. When they come outside, it falls off into the sidewalk. And this guy goes into little cracks of the sidewalk in New York.
Tweezers and a putty knife.
Yeah, and he slops the stuff into a little dustpan, dumps it all into his bag, and then when he gets back to his house, he separates it and gets
He's talking about gold earring bags, loops from broken chains, watches, brooches, necklaces.
All pure gold.
Wow.
How much money did you make?
Hold on. In 6 days, he collected enough gold on the street. It was $800 worth of gold that he found on the street in 6 days.
Wow. Your legal questions. Sponsored by the law office of J. Armando Edmondson.
Save big now at Sunset Chevrolet.
He first got the idea to mind the sidewalks after finding gold straps on the floor of a diamond
Or got a 2015 Cruise only $99.
Looks like it's fine money laying around.
$1,000 off Silverado. Or got a 2015 Cruise only $99. Find new roads at Sunset Chevrolet.
Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
1800 Bay Road, Sarasota, or
SunsetGM.com.
MSRP $49,995, 39 months lease, 10,000 miles per year,
Shannon
4,000
Burke Show,
miles
who's
with
this?
tax out and jewelry fee of $599.
Right, you'll play these going?
Orlando's Mardi Gras. Select nights February 7th to April 18th.
Shannon Burke Show, who's this?
Saturday, March 14th, Styx will be live on stage. Don't miss any of the Mardi Gras fun with 16 amazing concerts, 1.8 million beats, a rockin' parade, boatloads of tasty shrimp, and so much more.
That would be me.
It's Florida's biggest party. Catch Styx March 14th and keep coming back for all the Mardi Gras concerts and more with a Universal Orlando annual pass. Right now, Florida residents can get up to 3 months free on any 2-park annual pass with a promo code from specially marked packages of Coca-Cola. You can even use FlexPay and enjoy low monthly payments after.
I'll tell you what, Shannon, hang on for me 1 second. Let me hang on for me, all right? Dude, remember on Friday, the guy that called in that wanted us to hook him up with Journey so he could propose to his girl?
Yeah.
His mom's on the phone.
Yes. Yes. She's just as goofy as him.
She seemed really peppy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was goofy as hell.
Shannon Burke Show, who's this? Jeff, you want to play me going?
For a free consultation.
All right, hang on. Oh, man, that's what that thing is.
I used to work out at this gym, and this guy that was one of the trainers there, he was this really super energetic, kind of goofy dude.
Yeah.
Really good shape, though. And I was just like, this guy can't be real, how fucking goofy he is. And then he says, he invited me and my trainer, they were friends, and they invited me out to hang out with him downtown one night. And the guy's like, yeah, we're sitting there, and the guy's there, and he's all like goofy, but just a weird guy. And he's like, yeah, my girlfriend's on the way here. And he's like, I'm like, what's her name? Her nickname's The Body. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And woo, she was The Body. I don't remember her name, dude.
Was she like rich chick or
she was like she was a chick that looked like she could compete in one of those muscle fitness competitions. Not muscle fitness, but like.
Was she overly muscular?
No.
She was real fit.
She was really fit. Like in a good way.
She remember on Friday that kid that called up that one proposed to his girlfriend at the Journey concert? His mom.
What'd she say?
She's like, hey, can I talk to whoever was on the radio at 1:30 last Friday? I said, that's us. I said, so what can I do for you? She said, well, you told my son you would help him out with proposing with the Journey concert. I just told her to hold on. I said, hold on a second.
No, what do I do?
Oh, let's see what she said.
Well, let's say that the lead singer, the guy from Journey, listened to the show, and he doesn't think the guy has quite the voice or whatever. I don't know. Make something.
No.
I forgot what we told us.
We can't tell her we were just goofing on her son?
We told her that don't stop believing at a certain point.
Yeah,
Heard that
don't
song,
stop
stand up and start walking towards the stage.
They're going to put a spotlight on
her. Yeah, let's start singing, don't stop proposing.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I don't think that show's come here yet. I think it's still.
Psoriatic
Her name is
arthritis
Shannon?
more than 6
Her name
months
is, yeah.
are currently experiencing symptoms, and your existing treatment is inadequate of the severity of your symptoms. Insurance is not required, and compensation for time and travel may be provided. You can help unfold another option for psoriatic arthritis. Consider your options. Find out if you're eligible to join this study by calling 941-366-1244. That's 941-366-1244. We're here with Matt Santos on the age group. If he sinks this 3-foot putt, he will win the title. The crowd is silent, including the guy holding the big dog. Here's the putt.
Hey, I'm sorry it took me so long. Every break was busy.
We missed it. I can't believe we missed it. Beware of the big gulp drink. Just 79 cents at 7-Eleven. And now join 7 Rewards at 7-Eleven. Download the app, scan what you buy, and get any 7-cup free. At participating stores for limited time. Plus tax where applicable. Hey, it's Spanish. Join me in 102.5 The Bone Wednesday the 11th from 4 to 6 p.m. for the grand opening premiere at General RV Supercenter. Save thousands on motorhomes, trailers, and fifth wheels with grand opening sales rebates up to $10,000. General RV Center on I-4 and
Wow, what an idiot.
The Bone and Pitbull Toddler this Friday at McGinn's in downtown St. Pete for a face-melting start to the St. Patty's Day festivities. Come get your Barney on with the Mike Calda Show.
Come get your Barney on.
Block.
Hey, so
The turkey tree.
I don't know what it was, about 6-7 years ago. We're doing the broadcast from downtown Orlando for what was it? St. Patrick's Day. We got off the air at 3. We leave.
Right.
And then that's when Drew got jumped. He got jumped.
By what was it? By Black Widow.
But it wasn't cool, man. It was kind of like, hey Rick, well. Like kind of like, hey buddy.
But I never heard what Drew did.
Right. All right, I'm coming back. God damn it. All right, I'll talk to you. Well, I'll call you when I go up there. Okay? All right, but. All right, okay. Bye. My wife doesn't understand.
Most recognized name in competitive gambling in the Southeast. Men's under 50.
The Shannon Burke Show. 125 Bone. Hello. How are you? My wife was giving me some updates on the New Orleans trip on the phone there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll fill you guys in. We only have 6 people or 7 people so far that want to, but that's cool because we want to make it an intimate deal. My brothers are coming in. My dad may come in. But this hotel.
You know what else I didn't realize?
What?
That's the weekend of Memorial Day, so we have an extended weekend.
No, Memorial Day is the last of the month, not on the. We're talking about the week of the 20th.
Right, I thought Memorial Day was on the 25th.
Is it?
I thought Memorial Day was the 25th.
This is so confusing. Anyway,
I'll take a look.
800-771-1025.
Right.
What is it?
Memorial Day is the 25th.
Oh,
which is a Monday.
That's even better though.
So then, we don't have to rush back.
No, we don't.
Actually, if you came back on a Sunday, you got Monday off anyway.
Yeah,
you get that recoup.
That's the way we're gonna do it.
That's perfect.
That's awesome.
What are we doing? Oh, should I take the call first before we go on?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here is this is Shannon. Shannon, go ahead. How are you? How are you? Your name is Shannon. So is mine. Is that weird or what? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. There's not a lot of us around. Okay. What can I do for you? Well,
we got a call from the PR.
We did get a call.
Wait, did it
happen? Yeah, did it happen? Oh, whoa! Well,
man, I was hoping
their manager called.
Yeah,
I didn't tell you.
Yeah, wait,
has he been in touch with the band or what?
Yeah, what did he tell you?
Yeah, what did he tell you?
moment.
Did he really believe that? I mean, we were joking around, Shannon. I explained to him we couldn't get him the tickets because we weren't affiliated with that show. And then we came back, we were just joking around. He was still on the hold, and we said, yeah, the band's going to break, and you're going to come up on the stage, and they're going to sing Don't Stop Believing. They're going to change it to Don't Stop Proposing. Yeah. Is he? Let me ask you: is he all together there? Is he? Okay.
Okay.
Thank God. And,
that didn't go through, but we do have a connection with Bill Cosby. But his fiance is going to have one drink.
Oh, he does. Oh, good. Tell him to call. Tell him to call another station in Tampa, like a rock station, and plead to them. Maybe they'll be able to help him out. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was so. I mean, like 8 minutes later, if we put him on hold, we came back and said, "Yeah, we just talked to him," and they, we really thought he knew it was going to be a joke. But
you were cool with Journey until that flag football game. Then after that, things all kind of went sour.
That's right.
Turned into tackle.
So I'm glad he has a backup plan. Listen, if you'll, can you get her an information from her on the hold, and maybe we'll send something to what was his name? Jose? Is it Juan? I'm close. Right. Okay.
But he already has his tickets, right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll send him a nice gift. Okay, good. We'll send them a gift card, Planet X or something for their number.
Yeah, crazy deal.
Yeah.
What is your daughter into?
Yeah.
You think she's gonna say yes?
Really?
Oh, okay.
What kind of guy is Juan? You like him? Is he a good guy to your daughter? Is he slap around? Is he nice? Is he a good guy? Mm-hmm. He's also very gullible.
That's
sweet.
That's nice. Virgins.
Well, congratulations to your family, Shannon. And hold on a second.
I got it.
Oh, we got a number. We'll call you. I'll call you back. Thank you. Wow.
You hung up on it? Oh, I was gonna.
No, I felt bad enough as it is. That guy really believed this when he said that.
He was probably telling everybody over the weekend.
Yeah, they're gonna stop singing "Don't Stop Believing," and then they're gonna "Don't Stop Proposing."
He didn't believe that.
He did.
Oh yeah, he did.
Maybe they're not the "Don't Stop Proposing."
I will say that he did call back after the show was over, and I took his call, and I told him, I said, if we can do anything, I'll reach back out to you. So I kind of gave him that expectation after the show on Friday that we were just kind of joking around.
Well, here we've done it. We met ourselves late again for America's favorite Who Done It, How Much Do It Cost game. I will play for Jeff. Let's keep it short, and I won't go to them. Who is that on line two? Is that Brumman?
Oh, Brent, my bad.
Okay.
I'll play for Brumman.
Do you play for Brumman?
Yeah.
And how about we let, is this Chris? Hey, you want to play live? All right, here we go.
Come on.
Knee down.
Knee down.
Knee down.
Knee down.
I'll describe the item to you as best I can, Chris. Let me go to the file. And let's do the first item.
All right.
What the hell's wrong with my clicker letter?
The first item up on today's Need Gone is
what?
2 seat frames from a Dodge or Chrysler Challenger 300.
I would have never figured that out.
These are just literally the metal
seat frames from a Dodge Challenger 500.
It looks like the frame from a George Foreman grill too.
Yeah, they look new though.
They're in good condition.
As usual, we let the live player go first. Chris, what do you think? 150. Kevin.
I'm gonna say 300.
I'll say 600.
It is 200, making Chris
nice
the winner of that point.
All right.
Put a seat cover over those.
Yeah, I guess you got to stuff it with some stuffing too. You get,
or lay a towel down.
Couple
beach style.
Next item up is a portable dishwasher.
A portable dishwasher.
Shit,
Wow.
yeah.
How would
Never
you
know, man.
Yeah, I guess not.
Never know.
Roll that dishwasher out here. Wow.
Want to show off in front of your friends?
You want to have a smoke, but also need to get the picture. Pull it outside.
Exactly.
Kevin, you go first on the portable dishwasher.
Oh man, I have this pool side. Let's say $200.
Hold on one second. I'll put my rinse in.
Right, y'all. Please.
Marco, pull up on our guys.
What did you say?
$200.
$200. Chris, what do you think? 75. I'll say 100.
$25. That's Chris's point again.
Oh no, it's got to be more than that.
No, he was $25.
Side luxury right there. Hey, you keep that out by the barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
You never know.
Clean tongs all day.
Next thing.
Next item up is 200 5-foot sticks.
205 foot. They look like dowel rods, maybe half-inch in diameter.
It says that you can use these to make walking sticks. I wonder if there might be a little bit better.
Oh, there they are. You can also use it to whoop some ass with.
Oh yeah, 200 of them.
Woo! We whoop real that. 200 of these. I'm going to say $400.
100 of them.
SBK.
Ooh, 150.
Chris.
200 on the money right there.
He's
pulling away.
They gave him the power.
The next item up is something I have never seen before. Do you guys know what a coin bear is?
No.
These, I guess, are like little stuffed bears that are that have the president's faces on them. They're a limited edition, some kind of like they're like a Beanie Baby, but
What's
they have
the
like
coin? What's the coin have to do? Is it stuffed with coins? Where's the coin coming
that.
into play?
That I don't know. It's just the name of it.
Are they as popular as Beanie Babies?
Well, I've never heard of them before, but
the John Adams Beanie Baby.
It's probably popular.
You got Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe.
That is the dumbest idea ever.
Need gum.
I'll go first.
Now, I will tell you that there's 61 bears. There's only a couple in that photo that I showed you, but there's 61 of them.
That's changing everything.
I want to say $122. Chris. Kevin.
250.
I was gonna say nobody's getting closer than Shannon. It's 125. You almost got that on the money.
Damn.
Next item up on today's Need Gone is a vintage Tupperware set. This is an egg carrier and steamer.
Wait a second. Is this more a collector's item, or can you actually use it?
It's that old stale yellow color that you see in all the 70s kitchens.
Almond yellow, or it looks like either someone smoked in the house.
So you carry your eggs in.
Right. No egg saver. Someone's used Tupperware.
I don't think so.
No. Chris, you'll go first on this one. The egg steamer, egg holder, old Tupperware, almond yellow, nicotine yellow. $50. Kevin.
Oh man, 20.
20. I'll go with 10.
That's Shannon's point. $14.
Wow.
Kevin's getting blank today.
Yeah.
Next item up is a neon light from the Dan Patrick Show. It has the Red Hook beer sign on it, and it's in the shape of a microphone.
And that's Dan Patrick's logo on it.
Audible. The logo down the bottom. Oh,
yes.
Wow. That's nice. Kevin.
Ooh, let's go with 150.
150. Chris. I'll say 400.
$4.99. Shannon's point again.
Oh yeah, that's nice. What do you come up with that?
Chris is still in the lead by 1. Shannon has 3, and Kevin is yet to get on the board.
Patrick's selling his crap.
Yeah, he got it.
4 items left on the Need Gone today. The next item up is a pair of frame shadow guns or shadow boxes. I'm sorry,
frame shadow boxed guns. They're a frame shadow box.
That's the one.
With the glass front. They're probably not real.
Well, no, I don't think they're real.
Yeah.
Wooden frame. They measure 15 by 8.
15 by 8. They're like old. One's an old flintlock, and one's like an old Colt revolver.
They look pretty cool.
Yeah, they look cool, but it's doubtful that they're real. You know what I mean? But I'll go first on this one and say $80. But Chris.
200.
Price is $30. That's Shannon's point.
Yeah, they're definitely not real.
Shannon is tied for the lead.
Last item?
No, we have 3 more.
Oh, okay.
Next item up is a vintage Vietnam war axe.
Ooh,
with original cover.
I wonder how many skulls were split with axe.
Mighty dull.
It measures 15 inches with a 5-inch blade.
Wow, it's an old vintage hatchet from Vietnam. All right. Kevin, you go for
$200.
$200. Chris? I'll say $50.
$30. Shannon's now in the lead.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not a collector.
No.
2 items left. The next
I
one.
don't see any more items on this. But go ahead. I'll try.
Oh, I didn't. Not something. There's 2 items left. There is a Big Boss oilless fryer.
How do you fry without oil?
It's induction heating or infrared heating.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So then there's no grease?
It says cooks with less or no oil at all. There's a 16-quart capacity. Cooks from frozen to thaw foods in half the time.
It's that one guy that tweets all the time. He cooks his ribs on one of those infrared things.
First, I put him on the foreman grill.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
I'll say $100. Chris. Chris. 50. Kevin.
$1.
Ooh, Chris has got it. That's 40.
Wow.
$40. You and Chris are tied with our last item. This is a half a bottle of cologne. It's actually the Briargate Aftershave, which is a Russian brand of aftershave.
Briargate Aftershave, or it's only a half a bottle.
Russians not known. They're not known for their cologne.
Their smell, yeah. Really, a half bottle of Russian cologne.
Yeah.
Chris, you go first, my friend. $5, he says. Guaranteed to make you have, the sex time.
$20. Came from Russia. No?
I'll say 30.
Oh, Shannon and Kevin split the point. It's 25, making Shannon the winner.
Oh, the moose and squirrel.
I
win.
You did win.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. Hold on 1 second. You're a winner. Everybody's a winner. Jeff is a winner, and Brevin is a winner. Thanks, man. Brevin. A half bottle of Russian cologne.
That wasn't the only one I found on there. There's different perfumes that people put up that are, I guess they don't
like
them
it
anymore.
And it's probably like expensive stuff. They just don't like it.
Yeah.
Really?
They can sell anything.
I'll tell you what. Our oldest is in town. Gamble's in town. Went to find his girlfriend, Lily. A birthday gift. They went to, he and his mom went to the some girly perfume store. And they came home, smelled like a French whorehouse. The two of them and just sprayed it all on.
Yeah. I hate when you walk by those places and they're spraying it in the air.
Oh, that's illegal. I can't do that anymore. It's illegal. It's a violation of your.
I start choking, man.
Your right to stink.
I make them feel bad. I start choking.
You have a right to stink.
And back in the day, I used to swing by the mall on the way to the club.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
you did not.
Hit the tester. Would you walk around the cologne department to see where the attendant is?
No, I just walk straight up to the screech. Turn around and let's go. Maybe hit the food court real quick.
Grab orange Julius for road. Oh, 800-771-1025. That is our telephone number. When we come back, I do want to touch a little bit on the SAE house at OU. Do you think that's going to tarnish? First of all, the frat guys are all on the bus. They're chanting. There'll never be an N-word at SAE.
What's that?
You haven't heard it?
No, say it.
There'll never be an N-word. I'm not gonna say the word.
N-word? What's it like?
Noodles. It blows my mind that mentality exists, especially because you expect the youngest people, the next generation, to be the most enlightened in terms of racial equality. Yeah,
that's how stuff keeps going, man.
It's pretty bad. You know who came to the rescue of their house mother? Barry Switzer. And you see the tape of her?
No, I didn't see that.
Do you know the Flo Rida song?
Flow Rider.
Flow Rida?
Flow Rider, yeah.
Or is it the N-word over and over and over and over?
I don't know that.
I don't think that was part of the song.
They caught her singing it or saying it. The house mother.
Well, wait a minute. Don't put this on Flow Rider. Song's all party song, happy song.
Yeah.
Dancing. I don't know what song.
Boots with the fur.
Yeah, that's a party.
That is a party song.
Shannon Burke Show. Hang on.
Anybody need something from downstairs? I'm going to get something.
I'm going to go.
Y'all need a hamburger meat?
Hamburger sandwich.
Let's see.
So you won, Jeff. Hey man, have you won before?
It's Ram Truck Month.
How long ago did you win?
Strengths, things like payload, towing, torque, and efficiency.
Do you remember what prize it was that you got?
In total values on the 2015 Ram 1500 Big Long Crew Cab.
Oh, okay. All right. Just want to make sure, because sometimes, like, if you win a Cox prize, you got to wait 30 days before you can win another one. So let me tell you what I have. All right, you're pretty much wide open. Let me tell you what I have. I have a 4-pack of tickets to the Gator Nationals. It's a one-day pass. It's anytime from the 12th to the 15th, so this upcoming weekend. I've got a pair of tickets to see Lewis Black at the Stratus Center this weekend. I've also got a Palm Bird putter grip. And then I got more bully sticks. Lewis Black. All right, I'm going to call you back from a 407 number around 3 o'clock, all right? All right, see you, man.
Residency restrictions apply. Operates March
Brett.
2015. Ram is a registered
Brett.
trademark of FCA US LLC.
Hey, man. So let me ask you real quick. Have you ever won a prize from us before? Which one did you win?
This morning, you ran your fingers through your hair and you realize you're losing.
Oh, great. Oh, shit. I just had your name all wrong. So the last thing that we got you was the putter grip, right?
He can win from Cox.
All right. So I have to give you a Cox prize at this point. So I have a pair of I have a 4-pack of tickets to Gator Nationals if you want that.
With the safest, most effective technology.
You want to do that?
And now they have the Artist robotic hair restoration.
All right. I'm gonna call you back like normal.
One roof. There's no other clinic anywhere in the state
All
of
right,
Florida that offers both technologies. Hair restoration.
That guy fucking wins like once a week. This guy Grant.
Will match your goals,
Chris.
lifestyle, hairline, and hair type to the technology
Good,
that's right for you.
I'm gonna write down your phone number. Have you ever won a prize during these round before? What was the last one that you won?
Get the procedure, mention the Mike Calda show, and they'll give you $1,000 off. Go to TampaHairMD.com.
Do you remember what it was that you got?
To a new, thicker head of hair. Tell them Mike Calda sent you.
All right, so let me I guess let me tell you what I have left. You tell me what you want. I've got a Palm Bird putter grip, or I have a 4-pack of tickets to the Gator Nationals. Putter grip. All right, I'm gonna call you back around 3 o'clock from a 407 number. All right. All right, man.
During this Suzuki Zero Excuses sales event, there's nothing between you and a new motorcycle, ATV, or scooter. Now you can get financing.
Man, you got a packed house down there.
What do you got going on? He's busy?
Lunch rush, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Select models. That means there are zero excuses keeping you from the legendary
like work crew people in there.
tough trails on the rugged King Quad. Miles of cruising on the classic Boulevard. Knee-dragging
I said,
the iconic GSXR.
Rich SBS. Look at old frugal. Look at a frugal Rick. Took some of that ring money and got his car waxed. Now get some highlight, wank. Oh, what's that?
That's the highlight IPA.
Oh. Talking about a beer. Wank. Oh my God, that's funny.
Rick spending that ring money on wax jobs.
Rick can't spend the ring money. Ring money's already spent.
Oh, man.
She knows now. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this. We kind of smoothed everything out over the weekend, and then on Sunday night we were putting she does all the laundry, and then she'll put stuff away. But if I walk by and see she's already done folding everything, I'll put stuff away. So I started fucking with her, and I took, I went to go put stuff in her sock drawer. I took half her socks out and just put them right on top on the dresser just to mess with her a little bit. So she goes to my shirt drawer, my middle drawer, pulls everything out of there, and that's where I had the ring hidden all the way in the back against underneath my old Little League All-Star jerseys I had folded up in there.
Your Little League All-Star jerseys?
Yeah, I still got those.
What?
Yeah, I still got those. And I come in the room and all my shirts are outside of the dresser.
Me and Rick could do wife swap for a week. I think I'd go crazy. My girl just sitting there smoke weed with you.
I'd be like, man, no wonder why I couldn't get married.
So what'd she say? She see it? Dude, and then you drop down and they do.
No, she tried to tell me that she didn't see the ring, the box in it.
She's already taking that thing out of the phrase.
You gave her, she knows about the ring.
She does now.
Man, this is the weirdest thing ever. So the ring's already there.
Yeah, she probably already taken it out and had it to phrase and brought it back.
She probably wear it every day and then bring it home.
Yeah, she probably takes it out, wears it to work. Well, oh, she's watching right now. I'm kidding.
Now this guy wants to slaughter a pig and bring it up here.
Bring it up, just bring it up.
Its credibility.
I got some bad news.
What?
Breaking news.
Uh-oh, what happened? Who died?
It's bad news.
Really? Oh, no. It's the Shannon Burke Show. 1025, The Bone. How are you? What? You said he had some bad news for me. Breaking news. What is it?
It's not really breaking news. It's just a sign of what's to come.
Well, it could be interpreted, but let me be the judge of that.
All right, what do you think?
What they say?
DeMarco Murray
has
removed all Dallas references from all of his social media.
Oh, that's a negotiation ploy.
Okay, that's how you look at it.
He's a free agent. He doesn't have a contract with anybody, so he
Man,
listen,
I thought y'all would have locked him up quick.
Well,
man.
I thought we would have too, especially since we franchised old Dez, so we saved some money there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're holding off to see when we pick up AP. And then it's over.
Sources say that.
Now, write it down. I said it today.
The sources say that the team has not called him since last week. So then I'm talking to him.
That's the number one running back.
Can't even get a call back from his team.
In the league, and his own team won't call him.
Nope.
That's Jerry Stahl tactic. That's why I get him. First, Kevin, I asked him like that. I get him on the ice. I get him vulnerable. Then I send over to his house a bunch of hookers and some cocaine.
Who y'all? I don't know who y'all gonna.
Adrian Peterson.
Nah,
it's plain as day. Plain as a nose on your face. Do we have a clean version of that chant? I'm so tired of hearing the chant. I know.
Is there? I don't think there's a clean version of it.
And okay, do we even bother playing it? I don't even know.
I think everybody's heard it by now.
All right, because
I say
it makes me.
I say you play it 20 times for the people that didn't hear
it. let's loop that and take a break. Come on,
just go outside. Yeah,
we'll get a smoothie.
I'm sure that John Brennan will understand. I don't know the background. I know they're on a bus. They're all dressed really nicely. They're going to some formal event. They got, and they're chanting that chant. Apparently, it's if you're an SAE, you know the chant because they certainly did.
Everybody on that bus was saying
it's not like they were handing out. Now here's how it goes. All right, can you follow me? Here are the words. I'm gonna pass you out.
Right, they weren't teaching it. Yeah,
there's one guy. Y'all ready? All right.
And hold on, in the key of G. Everybody got G.
And the fat kid pulls out his harmonica, goes.
Right.
All right, here we go.
And if you hear really close at the end of it, they break it down in 5-part barbershop quartet style. I'm talking to just like Boys to Men, dude.
Oh my God.
It is not seriously. I don't know what y'all talking about.
And then Barry Swift. And then so they have. Do you have the audio of the chef of the place, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
When the president of OU got the news, he shut them down off campus. Get out of here. And he told the students, we have that news clip of them too.
Yeah.
24 hours to get your stuff and get off of the camp. And
I heard it was worse than that. I heard a lot of them were leaving before that even happened.
Were they really?
They knew it was.
Yeah, it's coming anyway.
Yeah,
they're like they can't get U-Hauls fast enough. There's like 2 or 3 of them in front of the house right now, and it's sad because these houses have management. Well, not really management. They have a house mother that kind of takes care of stuff, and they have a chef, a cook that prepares all the meals for them, and that's included in their fees or whatever. But that's what they do, and the chef there had been there forever, it seems, right? A black guy, now he's got no job. But listen to what he says about it. It's odd.
Relations are fueling outrage over the racist chants by some University of Oklahoma students. Several members of the school's Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity could face disciplinary action. A video surfaced Sunday showing members chanting a racist song containing the N-word.
Then overnight, another video has surfaced. This shows the fraternity's 78-year-old house mother repeatedly singing the same racial slur back in 2013. Jerika Duncan is at the SAE fraternity house in Norman, Oklahoma. Jerika, good morning.
Good morning. We interviewed the SAE house mother, Bhutan Gilbo. We were there to do a story yesterday inside the frat house about employees who lost their jobs here. Now, she did react to that 9 seconds of video of members chanting racial slurs, but it appears this morning her own words are now setting the internet ablaze. This video
Yes!
that surfaced last night appears to feature
University of Oklahoma.
What do you do?
I tried to pause it and it went back. It skipped back in the timeline.
The very beginning?
Yeah, I'll speed it back. I'll get it back.
What do you think about that?
That's a new one, but what is? I mean,
Look
that's
at her.
the den mother.
Yeah, the house. Yeah, the house mom.
House mom.
I think it's brilliant the way the president of OU reacted. You know, just get rid of the SAE house, kick everybody out. But apparently, there are a lot of guys in the SAE house that weren't there, that were on the bus. But you know, they didn't do the chant anyway.
Does anyone know? They were on a bus going where? And who recorded this? Like one of their own brothers?
Did you hear the verse where it said there you can swing them from a tree,
you
but
can hang
them from a tree, but they won't be following me?
Right. No, but they'll never sign with me.
They'll never sign with me. Whatever.
You know.
That in no context whatsoever is that acceptable.
Were they on the? They were dressed in tuxedos. Were they on the way to a party or like
some kind of make a difference?
No, I just like to know at what point do people feel so comfortable
just blurting out?
And the guy who
crap.
you see, he knows he was on camera, like so casual. Like this was not a big deal. Like that's the part that
I also heard
more shocking than what they actually said.
I also heard that these were freshmen on this bus and that they didn't even actually live in the SAE house.
A lot of them did not live in the SAE house yet. Or they were freshmen. Whatever. I don't care where you were. But what about this though? What if they're pledging and to be accepted, to feel accepted, they sang this song in order to get pledged?
Well, then you throw your morals out the window.
Yeah,
in order to be a part of that fraternity.
Or you should say, "I'm not willing to, sing some racist crap just to be in your club of racist dudes."
Yeah, and the other thing too is like with everybody trying to get out of that SAE and get the U-Hauls, all their stuff packed in out of there. How fast do you think it would take a couple football players to get wind of this story and make their way over to the
That's
SAE
why they're getting the
house?
hell out of there.
I just want to know, like, what was happening 5 minutes before that chant started? Like, what was the climate that somebody? Well, let's sing this. Like, how did it fit the situation?
The wheels on the bus just got old. They were singing that song on the way to the little formal.
They were on the way somewhere. I don't know.
Maybe they said, "Hey, Tony, look, our bus driver happens to be an N. Let's sing the song. All right, everybody, what key?" And then they just launched into it.
I don't know, man.
Listen, you have to be pretty brash and pretty open about how you feel about black people to be able to break into song on a bus full of strangers. Or
is there anyone defending this?
No, God,
I don't think so. And the other thing
there is. Let's play the clip of the cook, the chef.
Oh, is it at the end? Is it
still got his hairnet on, like he's ready to go to work, Kevin?
Ablaze.
The internet. That blows
This
my
video,
mind.
which surfaced last night, appears to feature Bhutan Gilbo,
trying to fast forward to the chef part.
78-year-old SAE house member.
Bhutan.
Oh,
In the 2013 video posted on the Vine website, Gilbo is seen rapping the lyrics to a song that includes the N-word. But on Monday, she expressed shock when talking about the SAE fraternity members who were recorded on a
See, I thought this was the link that said that.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Let me see.
This is the house mother deal. The cook is a totally different link.
I thought this was the one.
What did she say? She looks like Paula Dean too.
Yeah, and she's there with Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer was at SAE, and he's there. He's like, I've known this woman all my life, and blah blah blah. Because she was the house mom when he was there. Did you get it?
Well, the link that you sent me is actually one for the house mom.
Maybe he's on the tail end of it. Anyway, he's like, well, them boys may just be, they're crazy, these crazy kids.
The other shocking thing is that Barry Switzer came out in support of the house mom, Bhutan.
Yeah.
That
may have been before that, for her saying the N-word about 40 times on Vine.
So now Barry Switzer was he was a coach at Oklahoma, and he's also a member of that fraternity.
I think he is an SAA. Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to hear his?
Yeah, let's hear Barry.
Was shot on a bus that was headed for a party this weekend.
So we're back at the beginning of the damn
and
thing.
an emotional
Where's
Coach Switzer says he agrees with President Boren's swift action. He's just sorry that so many good kids have been hurt in this.
It hurts me because I got an vested interest in this. As I said, I'm an SAE, and I know the kids in this house. I spent some time over here, and I know what they're like. Hey, I wouldn't put up with that crap either, and they don't either, and they don't believe in it.
Coach Switzer believes that the kids involved in this on the bus were freshmen and that they didn't even live in the Sigma Alpha Epsilon house yet.
All right.
Of course, this has ignited a firestorm. The race debate is going hot and heavy again here on the OU campus.
Hold on. Kevin, the chef, since he's got fired too, because when the house gets kicked off campus, everybody, was it Indiegogo? Raised $34,000 for the guy. Did a little crowdfunding deal for him. Man, I wish I could find his it was sad because he'd worked there a long time, and it was like a family to him. You found it? Oh, thank God.
So, yeah.
All right.
The university's
Poor guy.
Sigma Alpha Epsilon chapter means the House's staff, including Cook Howard, will all be out of jobs. In an interview with CBS this morning, we hear from SAE staff firsthand.
I think that was kind of stupid and selfish for them to do something like that. And knowing this is an organization, it's supposed to be about brotherhood, and I wasn't no brotherhood. It would never be another job like this again.
You loved his job, man.
It's one of a kind.
You gonna miss it?
Yes. Miss my family.
Still got his hair in
You
that
still
on.
consider Sigma
That's how
Alpha
dedicated he is.
Epsilon family?
Yes.
Nice guy. He really got screwed out of the whole deal.
I can't imagine that everybody in that everybody in that fraternity is like that. You know what I mean? If this guy, the chef, is saying that's my family, I'm going to miss my family. I don't know.
Probably not.
I don't think that everybody in there was.
Oh, so they were
like-minded.
So they were two-faced.
Well, I don't know if they were two-faced, but we saw the people on that bus are obviously racist. But maybe the people that this chef knew inside that house, other people weren't like that. Maybe they weren't.
I would find it hard to believe that they talked like that around the chef.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't think they would either.
But then again, this is this guy's job, and it probably was a good job.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. You've been there for a long time. It was a good job.
Yeah.
Sure it was. I don't know. That just, it blows my mind. And you start thinking of in what way does anybody consider that an appropriate thing to break out in song about it at any age, right?
Man, they were.
I mean, especially 18, 19, 20-year-olds.
Man.
I don't know. Well, I guess I'm wrong.
And I feel sorry for the other members of this organization that probably have. I would like to think they have nothing to do with this, and this is not like a chant,
right?
Because if they're
wide thing.
Well, so if they're chanting that, is that their policy that there's no minorities, or is it white only?
Or if someone bothered to look into SAE anywhere, this campus or any campus, and see if there's any, there are already black members of SAE.
Yeah, is this a thing that they're known for? Or who knows? I
Yeah,
don't know. Or just a bunch of stupid kids.
Sigma
Epsilon
Alpha. Okay, yeah. My dad was a Kappa.
What do these kids do now though? Because they're young, they're gonna have to go re-enroll in college, and
well, that says a
people
lot.
are gonna know.
That says a lot, unless they've got an extraordinary story about how they kind of felt they were whisked into the fantasy of being accepted into a fraternity at a young age, and your dad was you're a legend or whatever, and they got a good excuse, and they can make somebody an administrator at some of the college believe it. They're always going to be the guy that sang this song on the bus from Oklahoma with all the other kids, and that's really what you were.
The main kid, who's the main kid that was like leading it on? The camera was focused on one guy that was kind of leading everything else on.
Oh, he's finished.
And then who's the guy taking the video?
Maybe he's taking it because, hey, this is the kind of stuff that goes on here, I don't like it.
Whistle
filming. I don't know.
Maybe not.
It really is pretty sad though. 800-771-1025 if you want to get involved in the program. 1-800-771-1025. Do you have I know you do.
Have what?
You have this problem.
A problem?
All right, let me demonstrate right now. You ready, Kevin?
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
He cannot stand the sound of smacking. He has to pull his headphones off. You have misophonia.
Yeah, you're right.
Miso or miso or miso or misophonia?
Misophonia?
If you have, is there a sound that makes you?
Mesothelioma?
No, that's a long deal. Do you have
old thing.
Does somebody slurping or how people will slurp the top of their coffee? The top of
sounds don't throw me off.
None of those.
Not
do.
sounds.
None.
No. Or you can't even describe something. No one can be like we tell Rick stuff and he's like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't bother you though?
I have to see it.
That
horse pimple video, I have to see that.
Yeah, but that's like a visual thing. I think this is more.
This is something you hear. Although if you know what's going on in that horse pimple video and you hear the splashing,
so it's the sound that does it to you.
It's the sound.
Snapping, someone cracking their
like
their
nose
knuckles,
breathing? Like nose breathing. People that whistle out of their nose or breathe with just their nose.
So do you?
Eating noises. I can't stand eating noises.
So Rick, when you're getting it on with your old lady, you hold your ears.
I mean, there's times where I can accept it. There's times where I can accept it.
It feels so good, but I just can't hear it. I can't do it. It turn me off. I hear it.
He put his headphones on. He goes, "Do you like what?
I'm listening to the station, baby.
You're doing a great job. People can't. Here's a guy that he cannot take public transportation because he cannot stand snorting, gum smacking, sniffling, or people clipping their nails.
Oh, you just got to get some headphones.
Well, I mean, why? How is that like acceptable to do? Like, I get it. If you have to like blow your nose. But if you're gonna do it 30 times in like a 10-minute span while I'm standing right next to you, don't you think you should do something about that? Like, why does everybody else around you got to hear you sniffle your nose?
That is true. Yeah.
You got sniffles.
Well, and there's table manners too. Like Megan, she gives me grief all the time. She's like, I can't, and like, because we'll be out at a restaurant somewhere, and somebody next to me will be chewing so goddamn loudly, I can hear them from a table or a booth
like
away.
What? Are you talking smacking or open mouth?
Oh, talking with their mouth full, smacking, food coming off to their lips, falling down out of their mouths.
If I know I'm gonna eat like that and be all obnoxious, I do it in private.
Yeah, and she'll see me like grind my teeth, and she's like, "You got to stop." She goes, "You have a problem."
Listen,
that's rude.
I'm pretty sure that if I were to be able to watch me eat wings, I would gross out.
Yeah, if you saw me eating garlic crabs, dude, it's disgusting.
See, and that would be the time where I would excuse myself to go outside, and I'd let you enjoy your meal in peace.
I don't like people slurping coffee out of the top of their glass
or soup. Wait till it's cooled off. What are you gonna burn your mouth for? Now you're gonna slurp it in front of
I
me?
like making that sound though.
Just making it.
Yeah.
What are you drinking over there? Nothing.
Just slurping.
Just slurping. Oh, man. 800-771-1025.
So you hate Slurpees?
Yeah.
That's a lot of Slurpees.
I used to like the brain freeze. But I'm like, my dad used to have a clicking jaw when he ate. And I used to sit next to him at the dinner table, and I would eat my meal as fast as I could so I could get away from that.
Oh, wow.
Like it's still that way. It's still bad. Like I get really annoyed with the sounds that people make when they're eating. That's
I don't mind.
Is that an OCD?
It's something like
they
that.
call it misophonia. So if there actually is what do you call it?
A disorder?
A disorder associated with it, where a sound will make you disgusted, really. Or they say in some places it caused people to burst into a rage of disgust.
I don't know how that doesn't happen to everybody.
Yeah.
I get like my body temperature rises when I see and I hear that happening.
Is it something that you have to be tuned into, or is it
I can
every
hear
time it happens?
Every time it happens.
Oh, wow.
So I can hear it across the room.
If we're sitting at the table and Gamble's eating super fast, and he's like, I guess it's not like I can kind of hear it and I kind of see it in my peripheral. I'm trying not to pay attention to it. But sometimes I just can't take it. I just drop my fork and go, hey, please slow down.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not a big fan of forks and knives clacking at restaurants. And if I tune into that, if I hear it, that's all I'll hear.
Forks and knives hitting?
Yeah, just scraping the. Okay. I'll hear everybody's knife.
I'll tell you the one driving me nuts is when people take a fork of food and scrape it with their teeth. Like they put it in their mouth. They go,
what's wrong with people?
I've never seen that.
Like they clamp their teeth down to remove everything from the fork, so all you hear is the fork and teeth.
The other sound
it's annoying as hell.
The other sound that really bothers me is like the heavy mouth breather, like somebody that's like sitting there.
Phil Hendry character has a mouth breather.
There's something that I witnessed as a kid that sticks with me, that gets on my nerves. My mom used to take me to the Marston's cafeteria every Saturday at the mall. You remember Marston's?
No,
I've
never heard of it.
No, you don't know Marston's?
Not
it's
heard
like
of it.
Piccadilly.
Oh, okay. Well,
okay, kind of like that, same style. And there was a guy in front of us in the line, and he's like, ma'am, I'd like to try one of the shrimp. And he didn't have any teeth, right? And he grabbed that thing, he said, and he bit down on it with those gums. And I was like a little kid, and I was like, man, mama, he eating without teeth. You said I had to brush my teeth, but they'd fall out and I couldn't eat. That guy, he eating.
So I don't brush my teeth anymore.
I see it like it just happened. He bit, man, he was biting like he had teeth, and it was just all gums. They were razor sharp.
I couldn't watch I can't watch today old people eat because of watching my grandfather eat.
Right, that's you don't like to see old people eat.
Because they just don't care. Or,
it's all sloppy.
They put no effort into concealing, what's going on with their mouth, and they'll
see. Now that gets into why I don't really like to go to restaurants. I love good food,
right?
But I don't get the joy that most people get from the experience of being at a restaurant. It's a hassle to me. Right. It's like it's taken too. I can't enjoy it like most people do.
It's hard to find a place to park. I gotta wait for a table. Yeah,
and then the food. Then you look at it and you go, "Wow, this whole experience for the food wasn't really that good." That place I told you we went and we spent $35 on 2 hamburgers, a order of fries, and 2 shakes. $35.
And you said it was way
I was just
overrated.
sitting there, every bite, I was like, $35. Like, I didn't even taste the food.
800-771-1025. Is there a noise or a sound that somebody makes that grosses you out?
So the story that I found with the misophonia, they had the top 5 sounds that.
Do you have those sounds?
I do.
Can we take a break? And then we'll come. No, we're on time, aren't we? Or no, we're not on time.
No, we're not on time.
Okay, let's break now. We'll come back. We'll play the sounds, and then right after that, we'll keep it up with the Illuminati.
Sounds good.
Right? All right, stick around.
The Shannon Burke Show.
Falcons.
You should get out there and use Falcon like the F word. You don't know what you're Falcon talking about.
Yes. Yeah. No, listen, right now you guys are all Falcon.
Man, you know, I don't really watch Dr. Phil, but I watched it yesterday. They had a lady on there with OCD.
How bad?
Oh, it's so bad. She was a mother. She was a pretty lady, mother of 2. And her husband said after she had the second baby, it was like every OCD you could think of just turned on. She's like, okay, so she has to drink out of a white cup. It has to be 4 ounces of liquid. And she had a bottle of water with a little measuring cup. What? Everything has to be in 4s. If you ask her a question, it's a tap her leg 4 times. What else is there? What else?
Oh my God!
It's all types of weird stuff.
Tap her leg 4 times.
Yeah.
And then what?
She thinks that she's dirty. She has 4 bottles of sanitizer, 4 pens, and 4 sheets of paper in case she has to write something down. And the guy said, "So you don't feel like whenever you bring up the word cleanliness or talk about dirty or anything, she has to spray 4 times and wipe her hands 4 times before she can answer." Oh, she's just the most messed up.
Are you staying with her, huh?
Yeah, he was like, man, he's like, my wife was awesome. I love my wife. I don't want to leave her. I need
this just started.
As soon as she had a second kid, she just started turning.
What did Dr. Phil say about
it? He gave her counseling and showed her, like, he made her understand that what she was doing was not normal. She knew it, and then he got her to trust him. He said, "Do you trust me?" And he goes, "Yeah, in my mind, I know this shit is crazy," basically what she's saying. But she goes, "I can't. I don't want to be this way. I can't control it. I don't want to be like this." And yeah, so she can't touch her kids. The kids can't touch her. Yeah, oh, it's weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
And I say, "I'll see y'all later."
Yeah, she had it all.
I knew a chick that had to touch both knobs on every door in every house she ever went into prior to her leaving.
Okay, so let me tell you how they told you how it works. They said that your brain has a filter in it, right? So your brain says to yourself, let's say this can fell off the table and it fell in a pile of shit. Our filter says, don't drink out of that can. It's dirty. You throw it. But if you don't have that filter, the can can just be here. And it's still just as dirty to you as something happened, like it fell in a pile of shit. It's just dirty in general. Everything's dirty. Doesn't matter. Your brain doesn't tell you, no, that's just a regular can sitting there. There's nothing wrong with it. And then it gets in your mind, and then it kind of goes and kind of bounces off the wall. And that's the repetitive nature of it. It just keeps going back and forth instead of just going, don't worry about
commercials, I would imagine we'll be on it for
probably. So there is something wrong with it.
The phones aren't going too crazy on that, so I don't think it's going to last too long.
Man, it was crazy.
I would say.
Oh, and she gives herself coffee enema. Because she doesn't feel like she's ever clean enough. Ever. She doesn't feel like she's clean enough. And she's afraid of pregnant women. Because she had 2 friends that had miscarriages, and she thought it was her fault. Because there was something about her that was so bad, it was causing pregnant women to have miscarriages. Crazy, man.
Wow.
Enjoy a weekend of great giveaways, product demos, special appearances, incredible grand opening savings, and much more. This message for those living with psoriatic arthritis.
And today is going to be good. They got Christina Brown's boyfriend / husband. He's there and he's talking, and he has a total breakdown, and they commit him at the end of the show.
No.
Yeah, he has a total meltdown on the show. And he says, "I hate Bobby Brown." He starts going off on Bobby Brown. And
this is on Phil.
This is on Dr. Phil today. Really good.
What time does it start? 3 o'clock.
I don't know what time Dr. Phil.
You are between the ages of 18 and 75.
Dr. Phil's okay.
Psoriatic arthritis.
Yeah, his show is a lot better now than it used to be.
And then he showed his OCD.
What is his?
He has to, before he walks in the studio every day, is this thing he has to touch. And then they show the video. He goes, "See, I touch this thing all the time. I don't know why I do
What
it.
is it?
It's just something on the wall that he's some electrical box he touches on the west side. If I don't touch that, the show won't go right."
Is the CenturyLink guy coming here to install something today?
I don't know.
Dylan just sent us an email and said, "Looks like the installer is in your area. His name is Randy. He has some underground stuff to cross-connect, but he should be at your building in about an hour."
Most of this work's going to happen down the hallway anyway.
And that phone, okay. Alarm Force.
Alarm Force's cell wave technology. Installed at no charge for a limited time only. Call 1-800-267-2001. Alarm Force. License number 206-0485. Coming up on the phone. Coming up on the next Mike Calvin show, we'll have a brand new open letter from Calvin at 7 o'clock. Pay attention to it because it's a new one. And then at 9:30, I'll ask you a question about it. It'll be worth $1,000. $1,000 for Wednesday's open letter. Plus, our friend Carlos Mencia will be stopping by to hang out with us. We'll do a round of I-8. It's all coming up on the next Mike Calvin show.
Whatever you do, don't stare at his neck tattoo. Use this.
I'm just reading through the Twitter. The Shannon Burke. Let's see here. Kyle K says, "My mom whooped me for scraping the fork on my teeth." Main Ryan says, "The dude at work, turn your radio, sits beside me and inhales when he eats an apple."
Oh my God.
It's the most annoying thing ever.
How do people not know that they're making these sounds? Like,
Sometimes they don't.
To me, it's so obvious.
A Hummer when they eat for like.
Oh my
man,
God.
is that good?
Yeah, I don't even know that it's that good, but they, they'll take a bite and while they're choosing.
I don't think they're conscious of that.
They really don't know.
No, they don't know.
How about the guy that after every time he takes a drink, he's like,
I got a buddy. I will choke
You don't
you.
like that?
I will choke you. Oh.
My girl tells me that I'll like repeat the same phrase or sing the same part of a song for 15 minutes straight.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. And I'm not aware of it.
I don't know if that's the same though. This is kind of like
that's an OCD.
Well,
it's like a normal. It's a normal noise that other people will make that drives you wild.
These are like subconscious activities that you do that just annoy the hell out of everybody else.
Repetitively?
For me, every single time I hear it.
Can we hear the sounds off the list?
Yes.
All right, top 5. Top 5?
Yeah, top 5. Here's number 5.
Knuckle cracking. Does that bother you? Because it's gonna bother me, and I crack my knuckles all the time.
Is that knuckle cracking?
That's knuckle cracking. 4th place.
Nail clipping.
No, is that breaking a pencil?
No, that's
Nail
supposed to be nail clipping.
Oh, that's really loud.
Yeah, we get some big toenails. Just
They're popping across the room.
Oh,
this one. What is wrong with you? Get a Kleenex.
Now, sometimes, it's not really running, though, it's like-
maybe just like did some coke off the back of the toilet, in
Well,
your office room. And it's kind of
even myself, even I can deal with it like one time, like once in a while. But like, what annoys me is the guy that does it for 30 seconds in a row and doesn't realize it. Like, acts like everything's normal. Like everybody sniffles and smacks their gum.
You don't think those are just normal sounds?
No, that's not normal, man.
they are.
Then how come everybody doesn't do it then?
I don't. What's the next one?
The next one is. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Gum smacking. Rick once left the girl. Did you leave a girl at
a restaurant?
At a restaurant for gum
Left
smacking?
her ass high and dry.
He said, "I'll be right back." He got the
No,
car
I told
and
her. I told her. I said, "Can you?" She had terrible table manners. Terrible. She kept talking with her mouth open. She was smacking her gums. Everything. She looked good.
Man, I bet she would put it on you too.
I told her, I said, can you not do
Best
that?
piece of ass you ever had in your life, and you let her go because she smacked on her.
I could care less. You imagine how annoying she would be the rest of my life? Oh, it was terrible. You know, and I asked her a couple times, and she thought it was a joke, so she kept doing it louder and louder.
Oh, what'd you say? How did you put it to her?
I said, well, listen. I was like, no, not to be rude, but if you don't stop that, I'm gonna have to leave. She literally laughed. She giggled.
Stop that, I'm gonna have to leave.
She thought that I was joking, and she kept doing it. And food started to come out of her mouth.
Oh.
Took my wallet out, dropped down as much money as I could, like with cash right there, because I wasn't gonna wait for the card thing to go through. I said, here's as much as I can give you, and I just walked right out and never talked to the girl.
Or you
never said a word to her. I never talked to her since then.
Damn, wow. It must have been bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
800-771-1025.
On a first date? Why would you do that on a first date? Like, you're supposed to be a lady.
Rick is disgusting. Let's go to the next
later on.
There's the next
and here's, I think this is the last,
last one.
Yeah.
What is slurping? I'm gonna punt. If that's what you drink your coffee from, you're gonna get a crotch full of hot coffee.
You deserve it.
Is there another way to drink your coffee when it's hot? That's a technique.
How about you wait till it's not burning your mouth?
I gotta check it though, and the way to check it is.
Oh my God! Is that all of them?
That's the top 5.
That's amazing. Yeah. Here, let's take one call. We got to go to break. When we come back, we will. We have to keep up with the moving on.
Yeah. Check in with
It's Adam. Adam, go ahead. Sorry about that. Oh, you almost failed out of school? Or left school? Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
It is a pretty bad idea to make pot. Yeah, because it does
Man,
drive me nuts.
I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. I mean, every now and then I can, if it's really loud. But just on average, every day, I won't notice.
That's why it's a disorder, because for me, it's uncontrolled. Like I can hear it anywhere. Like it's the first thing that I hear, and then all of a sudden it becomes magnified. Like I wouldn't be able to hear the movie. All I would hear is somebody chewing popcorn.
Thank you, Adam. 800-771-1025 is the telephone number. When we return, we'll check in with Enoch and keeping up with the Illuminati.
I got into a fight with a kid in high school because he wouldn't stop. He had a little, like a lollipop, a little sucker.
Why 1025 The Bone and Maloney's local Irish pub are throwing the biggest and best St. Patrick's Day party in the Bay. No cover till 3 p.m. and only $5 for 21 and up. Party starts at 11 a.m. and goes all night long.
Don't try and steal me, Patrick.
Featuring Irish music by Pat Growing, a face-melting performance by Pitbull Toddler, and DJ Tone continuing the party until late night. Plus, the Bone Daily Rewind Show will be broadcasting live from 7 to 10 p.m. So put on your finest Irish attire and prepare to feast upon the corned beef, cabbage, and more green beer than you can handle. The 6th annual St. Paddy's Day celebration at Maloney's local Irish pub, located on the Avenue at West Jason, Tampa. Brought to you by Bud Light and 1025 The Bone. Real, raw radio. This weekend on The Bone. Have a finance question? Save thousands when it comes to loans, credit, interest, or debt. It's Saving Thousands with Robert Palmer. Saturday mornings from 8 to 10 a.m. on 1025 The Bone.
Roadmaster Driver School is the best choice in your first step towards entering the professional trucking industry. Over the past 20 years, Roadmaster has earned the reputation as one of the nation's best schools for training professional entry-level truck drivers. With more than 70,000 graduates, Roadmaster has helped men and women across the country invest in their future with comprehensive commercial driver's license. That's CDL training and help them get on the road to success. They have hands-on short-term CDL training, they have flexible training schedules, they have job placement assistance, and they even have financial assistance available for those who qualify and tuition reimbursement programs. So if you're interested in being a trucker, please check out Roadmaster Driver School and tell them Spanish from the Mike Calta Show sent you.
Immerse yourself in the wonder of the sea and make memories that will last a lifetime with up-close animal interactions, one-of-a-kind thrills, and awe-inspiring shows at SeaWorld Orlando. Visit SeaWorldParks.com.
With Cashflow Insight, only from PNC Bank, you get a unique suite of online tools
that work together all in one place, so I get more time to manage my warehouse.
With the ability to delegate financial tasks to your employees and approve payments, you get more efficiency and control.
By making sure my team knows which vendors to pay and how it affects cash flow.
With the ability to sync accounting software with payment activity in your online banking, you get more time.
So I spend less time entering data.
And I get more time to hang out with the kids.
With Cashflow Insight powered by PNC CFO, you get more time-saving tools to help manage your business's cash flow more efficiently. Get more insight and get more organized so you can spend more time doing what you love. Stop by any branch or visit pnc.com/cashflowinsight to learn more and try it at no cost today. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you. Cashflow Insight requires a PNC business checking account and enrollment in PNC Online Banking. For free trial information, call a Cashflow Insight consultant at 855-762-2361. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
This weekend on The Bone.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley from You Ought to Know. Have an automotive question? Email me 24 hours a day at steve@yououghtaknow.com.
You Ought to Know. Saturday mornings from 10 to noon on 102.5 The Bone.
We're here with Manny Santos on the 18th green. If he sinks this 3-foot putt, he will win the title. The crowd is silent, including the guy holding the big gulp. Here's the putt. Oh, missed it. I can't believe he missed it.
Beware of the big gulp drink. Just 79 cents at 7-Eleven. And now join 7 Rewards at 7-Eleven. Download the app, scan when you buy, and get any 7 cup free at participating stores for a limited time. Plus tax where applicable.
File your taxes with Jackson Hewitt today, and we'll give you a $50 Walmart e-gift card.
$50 Walmart e-gift card.
You could get a refund and get a $50 e-gift card to spend at Walmart.
50 big ones.
Get it at any of our 6,300 neighborhood Jackson Hewitt locations.
Knock, knock. Who's there? $50.
It's our gift to you for giving us a try.
How much do we love you? $50.
File for a $50 gift. Simple as that.
Holler.
File your taxes at any of our 6,300 Jackson Hewitt locations, including nearly 3,000 in Walmart stores, and get a $50 Walmart e-gift card instantly. Jackson Hewitt, working hard for the hardest working. Ask a tax pro or see jacksonhewitt.com for terms and conditions.
Want more of the Shannon Burke Show? We've got you covered. Download the free 102.5 The Bone app and listen to the Shannon Burke full show replay. Brought to you by Furman Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Newport Richey.
General RV, the nation's largest family-owned RV dealer, has the spotlight on Florida's premier RV event this year, the grand opening of General RV's second location in Florida, the 60-acre General RV Supercenter in Dover off I-4. For 5 days only, including Sunday, they're rolling out the red carpet with incredible savings on motorhomes, trailers, and fifth wheels. Save even more with grand opening manufacturer rebates up to $10,000. With an all-new 60,000 square foot facility, award-winning service, and more RV stuff than anywhere, Florida loves General RV. General RV has the buying power to get you Florida's best prices. This Wednesday through Sunday, save thousands on motorhomes, trailers, and fifth wheels with grand opening savings and rebates up to $10,000 at General RV. At the home of traveling family fun. It's worth the drive to General RV in Dover off I-4 on US 92.
We're number one. Come hang with Spanish and Bud Light at O'Keefe's in downtown Clearwater Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. Then stay till later that night as Pitbull Toddler melts your face starting at 9 o'clock. Come get your Blarney on with the Mike Calta Show, Bud Light, and 102.5 The Bone.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
This gentleman's got a book, and it is about his relationship with a dolphin. What if your daughter came up to you and said, I passed a Great Dane, and that Great Dane looked at me, and I believe I'm going to go make love to it tomorrow? You would wish her the best.
Yeah, I would.
If she finds her real love, turns out to be some sort of horse or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, say they go horseback riding, she connects with an animal, then what are you going to do?
I hope for her sake it's a miniature horse.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Pay attention. The segment you're about to hear could be his last. It's the Shannon Burke Show.
Thanks to Master Purveyors for delivering the Duroc butt, or was it shoulder? What was it?
That was a butt.
That was a butt.
Yeah.
It is perhaps the best pulled pork I've ever had in my life. It was Duroc pork, all natural.
You could really taste the difference in the quality of pork.
I was going to say, like,
yeah.
It's not about what I do to it. I'm starting with such a high quality piece of meat.
It's hard to mess it up.
I have a lot of wiggle room. You know what I mean? So like, the fact that it's so good, if I don't do it perfect, it still comes out.
It surprised me that once we got hooked up with Master Purveyors and we had things like Wagyu and Duroc and all of these other superior products, that how different it is. Mm-hmm. You know, you think you've had the best steak ever, then you have one from that Myers Prime program, and it changes your life in terms of a steak. And I served it in my home and tables around a full round of people, you know, a table full of people eating steak, and everyone said, "Man, this is something else. There's something about this steak." I'm like, that's because it's real.
It's a cut above. It literally is.
They've been doing it since 1965 and supplying the best restaurants and hotels and resorts with the finest, choice prime beef, pork, seafood, chicken, you name it. Sending them, check out the email for their website, masterpurveyorsfla.com. Look at the different products they offer. So you've heard us talk about something here that piques your interest, then drop an email to Sean, smc@masterpurveyorsfla.com, and ask him about it. You know, chit chat. Tell him what you got, what your plan is, how many people you're serving. He'll make some suggestions, and you'll be in good hands.
That's really the easiest way to do it. Just to email Sean, let him know what you want to do, what kind of food, and how many people, and he will bring all the information to you via email. Like, you don't have to go, through the website and look at all that stuff. Just tell him what you want, and he'll take care of you.
Yeah, masterpurveyorsfla.com. Check it out. 800-771-1025. Should we go to?
Yes, we should.
Well, should we take Kayla first, and then we'll go down there right now? Here's Kayla. Kayla, you're on the Shannon Burke Show. Go ahead. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing? Oh, one of the noises that drives me insane is the ticking of clocks in a quiet room.
Oh, like the second
round. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys don't hear that?
Yeah, but I like it.
I think I'm like Kayla. Like, it becomes amplified. Like, if that's the only noise going on, like in a waiting room at a doctor's office, it gets like.
Oh,
the clocking.
Yeah,
I don't know. Sometimes I've been in situations where it's happening and I don't notice it, but once I consciously notice it, then it drives.
You magnify, like you set in on it.
A running toilet will keep me awake.
Squeaky ceiling fan.
Yeah. Clink, clink. Oh, that the chain is hitting the glass. Clink, 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 clink. Oh, that'll kill it, man. Thank you, Kayla. Let's keep up with do we have an intro for keeping up with the?
From Jay-Z and Beyonce to world leaders and the heads of multi-billion-dollar global corporations. When you want to know what the world's elite has planned to control your life and turn you into a human piece of garbage, there's only one place you can turn. It's time for Keeping Up with the Illuminati.
This is no joke, is it?
Our friend Enoch joins us. Enoch, how are you, buddy?
I'm well, guys. How are you this afternoon?
Doing pretty good. I haven't noticed any overt Illuminati activity lately.
Can I just jump in real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt, to go back to the misophonia.
Mm-hmm.
Enoch is a good friend of mine, and I got to say, he does a noise that annoys the living hell out of me.
What are you doing?
He cleans his teeth. He sucks on his teeth, like instead of flossing his teeth.
Oh, teeth sucker.
Oh, I don't think he knows that he does it either.
That is the sign of good barbecue, my friend.
Oh, it's a sign of you need some floss.
I know a guy from Jersey named Use Guys, we call him. I think you may have met him at my wedding. And he does that to make a point in a statement. Like, so, what's happening, fellas? It's kind of like a part of his sentence.
Rick, before we go on, we got people now that they're not going on the New Orleans trip because they're afraid to eat or drink around you.
Good. Well, they can stay on the other side of the hotel.
There's gonna be a lot of crawfish head sucking.
Let's talk to Enoch. What's going on, buddy?
Not too much, and just to kind of give you a real quick overview on what Rick said. I was when my teeth were growing in, I used to be able to actually put 2 quarters between my front 2 teeth. So it's something I've been doing since I was a kid. So he's got to cut me some slack.
Well, I did say that you don't know that you did. Like, if you know that you're doing it and you do it on purpose, that makes you even worse of a person.
So the covertness, there hasn't been any big award shows or anything where they can come out and do one of their rituals,
Mm-hmm.
So they've actually got to have the stage to do that, and that's basically the next award show, VMAs, Teen Choice Awards. One of those next ones, they're going to have one of their either new inductees or somebody they're bringing back to come in and perform their rituals.
The rituals.
Mm-hmm. The rituals.
Let me ask you about the political side of it. And speaking of rituals, it looks like now you have the Clintons, Hillary in a fluff about some private email server she had, and you have her daughter Chelsea coming out when she's asked if she'd ever run. She absolutely would consider running for office, and then we're faced with of having another Bush in the executive office again, and it's when you talk about family lines here, it's I don't think you could write a better fantasy story, a better fiction than this.
Absolutely not, and that's what the powers that be. They've got, Bush Jr. He was member of the Skull and Bones, which is, right about halfway up to the Illuminati pyramid. They're pretty high up within the Masonic order, actually. And they're shot callers. John Kerry was one of them. His father was one of them. Bush Sr. He was a Skull and Bones member.
Skull and Bones.
So these guys basically, same with the Clintons. They're big ties into the Kennedys and Sam Walton. The Hillary Clinton's connection goes back to Walmart almost since the inception of it.
Right.
And these big corporations basically reinstill these same families into power. There's some things that some of us theorists call the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, and these are the power families.
Right.
And a lot of these people, if you look at the lineage of them and the genealogy of them, a lot of them are related to one another,
Yeah, they're all related to King. Who's the king everyone's related to, Rick?
Philip.
King what? Philip? King Edward, I thought it was.
No, I thought it was King John.
You
heard about that? King Ronnie?
Yeah, I don't believe none of that.
You don't believe it?
Not all of that, no.
No? All right.
No, but you got the elites like the DuPonts, Rockefellers, Rothschilds. I mean, a lot of these different families who basically they play behind the scenes. Some of them get into politics from time to time, but when they've got families like the Bushes and Clintons that are basically puppets within all of it, that's what they do is they just reinstate these people and recycle through their family. And
right. What about they got a new guy named O'Malley? The Democrats do. What do you think about him? From Massachusetts.
O'Malley. Massachusetts. I have actually not done much research from it. I'm actually from Massachusetts, so I should know a little bit more about him.
Well,
but a lot of our, you got to look at our, Rick Scott, and, these kinds of folks here who, they spend millions of dollars. His last campaign for Florida governor, he spent just under $100 million for his reelection campaign. And all those were, as far as he made his money, it was through ill-gotten gain.
Right, Enoch. I hear that the Illuminati may be after you again. Is there? I've heard that you were attacked or robbed at gunpoint or threatened in some way.
I had the incident where this fellow came and attempted. I pulled a knife out on me, and I was able to get away from him, and that was the end of it.
So you dodged the Illuminati.
What's that?
So you dodged the Illuminati attack. You survived.
I very well could have, yeah.
And this guy, it's true, he had a pig head on.
Do you have a pentagram tattoo?
He had a hoodie on.
Oh.
It said Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And
that's Illuminati gear right there. You can get that on eBay.
Oh, you look at the Glazers. I mean, shoot, they're hometown Masons. They're down to Buccaneers. They own Man U. I mean, they got the most expensive sporting franchise in world history.
The all presidents, they say, are directly related, descended from a medieval English king, King John of England, who signed the Magna Carta in 1215. 42 out of 43 presidents are related to him, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Magic deal.
And even Barack Obama.
Yeah, the only one that wasn't was
Obama get thrown in this. That's what really puzzles me.
Tell me how, Kevin.
Well, I mean, of course, you got these secret societies, and they're pretty tight and everything. And then they let Obama sneak in there. How they let him sneak in?
Well, he was groomed by the Kennedy family.
Oh, okay. Well, of course.
I mean, so you got to look at an extent.
Don't you read Illuminati Weekly?
Enoch, where do you get your new information from? Is it stuff that you see and it all just kind of ties together?
There has to be. I take it from just news reports, from stuff from the New York Times, all the way down to YouTube channels. If you do enough research, you will able to actually tie everything together, and it's about as blatant as it counts.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's in the cartoons, Kevin.
I bet. Yeah,
Tom and Jerry cartoons. You see examples right there.
Yeah.
I did research one. There's one with Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck is involved in the Illuminati.
Well, you got to think Daffy Duck was war propaganda. He was created back in World War II for war propaganda against the Germans.
Well, that is
wank,
true.
Wank.
That's true. Hey, I have a question, Enoch. What about ISIS? Why won't the Illuminati wipe out ISIS, or are they working for the Illuminati?
I see what the Illuminati does is they fund both sides. Okay, so they fund both sides so that depending on the outcome, they're going to be on top and in power either way.
Okay.
And they don't really care who wins so long as the turmoil and chaos is created by extremists.
There you go. They need ISIS, right?
And they have to, because that's what they want to do. They want to tie everybody. They want to create a smoke screen to get everybody.
Smoke ring.
Yeah. They got to get everybody to unite against the common threat. Terrorism right
divide
now
and conquer.
is the largest threat to the world. Right. The world and world peace. So if you're able to get everybody scared enough of a particular group, therefore it's easier to implement.
There you go.
One world system.
Amen. Enoch, we've run out of time for keeping up with the Illuminati. Thanks for the tips. Maybe for next time, could you get together some examples of television or programming or media or entertainment? Just we don't need the actual product, but just just a description of all of the things you think that show examples. Cartoons to movies, whatever. We'll go over a few of them next time. All right.
We'll go over a few. Yes.
All right,
thank you guys.
Thanks,
Have
Enoch.
a great day.
Let's keep it up with the Illuminati. Yeah. Let's get Kevin's final words.
And now, SBK's final thought.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something an old barbecue man once told me.
Oh, some wisdom.
Oh, yeah. He said, if you like my barbecue, tell everybody. If you don't, keep it to yourself.
This has been Final Thoughts by SBK.
All right. Thank you to Enoch. Thanks to Master Purveyors. Go to their website, masterpurveyorsfla.com. Our buddies at Planet X.
DetailDaddy.com.
Oh, yeah, Detail Daddy. I'm gonna
get the
I'm
kids.
gonna take him up on the offer.
I'm gonna get you guys tightened up, man.
All right. Stick around. Drew Garabo's up next. After that's the Bone Daily Rewind. Mike Calta in the mornings. We're here at noon after Billy Madison. Have a good afternoon. See
Yeah! The Shannon Burke Show on 102.5 The Bone. Mike Calta Show, handpicked by Mike with his fat fingers. You can now listen anytime. Download the Bone app now to hear it. Powered by 1-800-411-PAIN, a medical and lawyer referral service. Real, raw radio. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
When I went hiking with my cousins, we should have known to bring a map and to stay together. We did not. Now we know. Just like I should have known that Geico has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. No wonder they're the #1 auto insurer in the Tampa area. In fact, they're the largest in Florida. We should all know these things. Now I know. And now you know. But the whereabouts of cousin Jimmy are still unknown.
Geico. Thank you, Tampa area, for making us #1.
Geico has been around for over 75 years. Now that you know this, let me put even more icing on that cake. Geico could save you money on motorcycle, RV, and boat coverage. That's in addition to car insurance. Not to mention, the Geico Insurance Agency could help you save money on renter's coverage. That's some heavy icing if you ask me. But you didn't. I just really thought you should know. And now you do. And now I want cake.
Geico. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online, over the phone, or at your local office.
Wawa's got great news for hoagie lovers. All classic hoagies are just $4.99 each. And whether you're craving turkey veggie ranch with cucumbers, Italian with roasted red peppers, or Chipotle chicken cheesesteak with jalapenos, you'll enjoy it served on your choice of a fresh white or wheat roll, because we bake them in store throughout the day. So stop in at lunchtime, dinner time, anytime. For any Wawa classic hoagie, just $4.99. Gotta have a Wawa. Limited time only. See store for details.
Guess what, Wawa fans? Now Wawa has an app. It'll make things even more convenient for you and reward you for being such a great customer. With the new Wawa app, you can find a Wawa, pay with a Wawa gift card registered to your account, check gas prices, look up nutrition info, and so much more. Just purchase a Wawa gift card, register it, and you'll be on your way to enjoying delicious rewards. So download the new Wawa app and join Wawa Rewards today. Learn more at wawarewards.com. Gotta have a Wawa. See store for details and restrictions.
Steve was parked too close to the baseball field. One foul ball, there goes his windshield. He wasn't worried, his first thought was a new free windshield and cash on the spot. He called 813-96 Glass, 813-96 Glass. If it's chipped or cracked, we'll buy it back. We turn your broken glass into cold hard cash. Auto Glass America.
Up to $100 cash back with comprehensive insurance.
This message for those living with psoriatic arthritis is brought to you by Sarasota Arthritis Research Center. Have you been diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis but have yet to find adequate treatment for your symptoms? You are not alone. Many people with moderate to severe psoriatic arthritis discontinue their treatment because it is not effective. New therapies are still needed. A research study is being conducted in your area to examine an investigational medication for psoriatic arthritis. You may qualify to join this study if you are between the ages of 18 and 75, have been diagnosed with psoriatic arthritis for more than 6 months, are currently experiencing symptoms, and your existing treatment is inadequate for the severity of your symptoms. Insurance is not required, and compensation for time and travel may be provided. You can help unfold another option for psoriatic arthritis. Consider your options. Find out if you're eligible to join this study by calling 941-366-1244. That's 941-366-1244.
Are you or a loved one facing addiction? Rhythmia is the only recovery center in the world with a 100% money-back guarantee. Yes, you heard right. The program is so effective that if it doesn't work, it costs you nothing. That's right, a real 100% money-back guarantee. Rhythmia is now open to the public. Previously, this plan had only been available for the rich and famous. But now, due to their new facility, they're making these programs available to a select few sincere, motivated clients. So if you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, they can help. Due to the fact that there is zero withdrawal, a 100% money-back guarantee, combined in a state-of-the-art, world-class hotel, availability is scarce. Visit their website to make application, as they are screening applicants from your area. Program availability is extremely limited. Visit moneybackaddiction.com now to make application. Program availability is extremely limited. Go to moneybackaddiction.com. moneybackaddiction.com. Making application does not guarantee acceptance.
Golf Cart Depot is having a winter sale. Special pricing on all E-Z-Go, Star, Club Car, Bad Boy Buggy. New, used, refurbished, custom, and street legal carts in stock. Residential and commercial. Hundreds to choose from. New carts starting at only $59.95. Finance rates from 0%. Payments as low as $99. Mobile technicians available. Serving all of Tampa Bay for all your golf cart and utility cart needs. Golf Cart Depot. 3904 Land O'Lakes Boulevard, just north of Highway 54 on 41. Or golfcartdepot.com.
I'm attorney Armando Edmiston. Have you been arrested, injured in a car accident, or a motorcycle accident? Call me, attorney Armando Edmiston, today for a free consultation at 813-482-0355. Offices, Tampa.
WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, The Bone.
Go live. We are live.
All right, let's go live.
Going
live without a net.
Stand by.
We're coming to you live.
We got it live right here. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. This thing sucks. We'll do it live. Okay.
We're hot. We're live. Where are the mics? This doesn't work without mics. No.
Let's find them.
Now, unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. It's Drew Garabo Live.
got my dog, I got my truck, but I need something that'll change my life. And I know what you're gonna say when you're singing in the sand. You'll be reaching for my hand when you're singing in the sand. You reach for my hand. Stronger now, but get me high, 'cause I keep busting like a little
Hallelujah. Seth said he hated our intro song, so I gave him this one.
I hate this song.
Sorry. Everybody hates something.
And to change the name. Oh, sorry.
Do you hate it? What's that? When does that happen exactly? When does the game get changed?
Give me a few months.
It certainly was. Or a bust. Oh, bust or bust. Bust. It is. We did. By the way, it's exactly 1/3 over right now. I won't be playing the whole thing.
Oh, you're not going to do the whole 12-minute song?
No. Good afternoon. It is Drew Garabo Live.
Stop.
I'm